Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Only a Carpathian would come back to life now and choose New York. Tasty pick. Bonehead.
We were every bit the force. We lived, we breathed, we sweat, we paid the price to be the best. Never been about the boys in the office. The boys that have gone out there night in, night out, doing everything they could to be the very best at what they chose to do in their life. Those boys are here tonight.
Well, I must have been away too long because my feelings are dead. I feel no remorse.
I only am who I am because I was born that way. I have a gift, and I am trying to not be selfish about it, but to use it.
My job consists of basically masking my contempt for the assholes in charge. And at least once a day, retiring to the men's room so I can jerk off while I fantasize about a life that doesn't so closely resemble hell.
It's my house, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Grab a dog. I choke him, and I kick the shit out of him. And I all day long I put up a dog's ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Go back to bed, America. Your government has figured out how it all transpired. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Sometimes shit happens, someone has to deal with it, and who are you gonna call?
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads with a school. Well, let me tell a joke.
And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite.
The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out.
Grab a dog.
The brother's gonna work it out.
Grab a dog.
The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out.
Let me tell you something.
The brother's gonna work it out.
I'll be goddamn.
The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out.
Hoo-ah.
The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out. Well, I must have been away. The brother's gonna work it out. The brother's gonna work it out.
Oh, buddies. It's the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron, there's Fezzy.
Hiya, buddies.
Little hungover today, are you, Fez?
Little bit. Uncle Joe moving kind of slow at the junction.
Petticoat Junction?
Petticoat Junction.
We were hanging out last night in Chelsea. Where exactly is the bar, Fez? What's the name of it?
Yeah, it's Red Rock West.
Yeah.
Can never say that.
I never remember it.
And 17th Street at 10th Avenue.
You know, very nice, but I like to see a nice Red Rock East going. I like something on the Upper East Side, so it's not such a long travel. But a good time all the way around. Fez ended up with everybody in the bar circling him as he danced some kind of drunken jitterbug with a young lady named Too Cute.
Yeah, some sort of country number came on, and
I had hillbilly stuff.
Some hillbilly stuff. I had already had some beers, done a shot, and I was ready to have a hoedown.
Yeah.
I was Ashley Simpson on Saturday Night Live. I was doing a hoedown.
You know, I see you're dancing with a beautiful Asian girl, and I'm like, don't ruin your gimmick, my man. You know, you get one whiff of that pussy, and I bet you'll never be funny again. That'll be the end of it for you. He'll just be like this, hey, Ron, what's up? What do you think of the series?
Got to get out of here early. Me and Too Cute hooking up.
Speaking of which, looks like Big Earl back on it again. His Houston Astros, all the ex-Yankees, the team that Earl is pulling for, are in the series. Good news for you, huh, Earl?
All those goddamn turncoats.
I know. Just imagine how many more rings you'd be wearing right now if those guys hadn't left.
The Rocket said, this is why I went home.
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
To get that ring he wasn't going to get in New York.
Yeah, I'm retiring. I'm not retiring.
Right.
Hope he gets hit in the head.
It's not so much that he didn't have the rings, Fezzy. He wanted to get one for his hometown. His beloved Houston Astros. Who you picking here, Earl? I need a radio psychic out of you, buddy.
Radio psychic.
I still like Chicago.
Chicago?
Yes.
The second city? The windy city, the toddling town, the city with the big shoulders?
I think every game is going to be remarkably close, but Chicago will get the big hit. They play small ball. They manufacture runs. They get runs on outs.
It should be a good series,
It's going to be a great series. Too bad no one will watch it, except people in Chicago and Houston, but...
You don't think so?
No.
Without your beloved Yankees there, no one cares? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think there's no... like last year, the Red Sox, there was drama.
Right.
Like, will they finally break the curse?
But, here's two teams that haven't... Well, has Houston ever won anything?
No, this is the first thing...
time they've ever been to the series, right?
Yeah, first anything. They've never won a playoff series. This... I don't know. It's going to be a very good series.
Yeah, all right. Check it out.
I'm just looking at Pettit and Clemens and Jose Vizcaíno, who was a hero in the 2000 World Series, and I just went, damn you all.
Damn you to hell.
Damn you to hell.
Well, it'll be fun, and it's fun that the Cubs fans are now putting on White Sox hats and acting like they've been there forever. Earl, did you see if you could get in touch with some of those White Sox fans who said they don't want Cubby fans? They don't want anybody helping them at all?
No, we couldn't get a hold of any who wanted to go.
This is just our team, nobody else's.
I know Mayor Daley of Chicago was always a big White Sox fan.
Is that right?
I think even his father was a White Sox fan.
He was a Black Sox fan.
Which everyone's like, now you know why he's a big loser. He loves the White Sox. And now he's like, yeah, who's wrong now? We're in the World Series.
Earl, I know you're a rock fan. You had to be surprised yesterday to see Bono and George W. Bush hanging out together.
Kind of an odd picture, but...
Yeah. I'm wondering who's more of a turncoat. Does it really go against Bono and his people or George Dubs and his?
Bono, I would think... Bono is so anti-war, but he has lunch with the president over the poverty thing.
Right,
so,
he's pro-food.
Yeah.
I mean, his point is like, look, more people are dying in Africa than anywhere else. I got to help these people. If I got to go in and have tea sandwiches with the devil, I'll do it.
Yeah, and he's also really into debt relief, which is, a lot of these countries...
We're going to need that.
I mean, they could... This is true.
From China.
They can pay off the actual debt, but the interest accrued from the debt is almost as big as the debt.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir, my friend. You're preaching to the choir.
So, I mean, I think it's more like, hey, we need to relieve some of the debt that we owe.
Yeah.
I mean, these countries owe, and then help them build.
Hey, Andy, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, Earl sounds pretty surprised that Clemens is a turncoat.
Yeah, that's
true,
Earl.
He did the same thing when he was with the Red Sox, man.
You weren't calling him a turncoat there. You were saying finally he's making the right move.
Well, it wasn't so much a turncoat move. Remember, he wanted to stay.
He's a hired gun.
He wanted to stay in Boston, and Dan Duquette. I mean, people in Boston will be the first to say this. Dan Duquette said, "We will not sign a guy who's in the twilight of his career."
Right, and that was what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was 10 years ago. So he went to Toronto, and then he ended up in New York. He wanted to play. He wanted the ring.
Hey, Eddie, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you guys doing? I really love you guys' show over there. I've been listening since day one on XM for you guys.
Thank you very much. It's good to hear you over there.
Yeah, hey, I grew up in Chicago. I lived near Fort Campbell, Kentucky, since I got out of the military here. And I go to about 6 Cub games a year. My sister works for the Tribune, gets me tickets. And I hope the White Sox die and go to hell.
You really can't pull for them, even though they're a Chicago team.
I cannot pull for the freaking White Sox. I grew up on the north side of the city and in the inner city, and we would go to Cub games. Sometimes after school, we'd get on the bus and catch the last 2 innings. They'd let you in for free when I was in high school. And I hate the fucking Sox, man. I cannot.
This is your chance to get a World Series win.
Yeah,
You know
finally
what?
something for your city.
I love every other Chicago team. I'm a hockey fan from hell. The Chicago Tiddlywinks bastards. I love them guys. But the White Sox, I cannot fucking stand.
All right, see you later, Eddie. It's a divided city. Instead of bringing the city together, it's divided them.
I pity Eddie. He's going to miss out on the parade, on the fun.
Yeah.
He's going to have to watch a party going on across the street from him.
Hey, JJ, you're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy.
Man, I hate the fucking White Sox. Fucking, I wouldn't wipe my ass with a White Sox hat. I hope their plane goes down on the way to Houston.
Oh, my God. Now,
I hate the fucking Sox. Ugh.
Just a big Cubs fan, huh?
Oh, yeah.
But what do you feel about other Cubs fans that are now suddenly back in the Sox and saying
Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, God damn.
I didn't know where that was coming from.
Steve Bartman's wearing a fucking White
Oh,
Sox
geez,
shirt.
Steve Bartman, that poor bastard. All right, thank you. All right, you seem like you're a little upset about it. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Remember, you can email us at ronandfez@AOL.com, ronandfez@AOL.com.
And in reference to that last caller, if I didn't have anything else, I would certainly wipe with a White Sox hat.
I might
if
do it
that's
anyway.
all there was.
So comfortable.
It would be funny if they had like Steve Bartman throw out the first ball at the White Sox game on Saturday.
I'm not going to do that.
He never.
Earl wants the drama.
The one thing I give him credit for, he never cashed in on it.
Yeah, I think that even makes him twice the idiot. He should be doing some kind of commercial, picking up $1 million as a guy who fucked something up. It would not be hard. I can't imagine what marketing company wouldn't love to hear from Steve Bartman. Here is John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, what is Earl? You like the White Sox because they play small ball?
Well,
is that right?
Yeah.
He suddenly likes National League ball after his entire
Well,
lifetime.
what do you think the Astros play?
Well, I think
Now,
both
look at the
teams.
suicide squeeze they got away with this year.
No, I mean like both teams play small ball. I'm just saying that the White Sox they execute it better. I'm not saying that neither one team doesn't. I think they do it well. They do it better than the other team.
You like the National League style of ball after sitting there in the Bronx every year waiting for 8 innings for somebody to hit a 2-run homer. You like the game of baseball, the 90-foot game, or I'll admit it. That's what baseball is.
Well, in playoff baseball, it's basically who makes more plays, who has a better bench, who has a better bullpen.
Not waiting for some juiced-up, roid-raged outfielder in a Yankee hat
Alleged, thank you
to hit
very
a
much.
3-run homer and the game ends and everyone can finally leave.
Allegedly.
Hey, Ron, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm calling to respond to these friggin' Cub fans. I'm a White Sox fan here in Chicago, and they just can't stand it. Their fucking team sucks every year.
Are going out of their mind, Ron.
Yeah. And you know what? Win or lose, we're in the World Series, so these Cub fans can kiss the Sox fans' asses forever because they're never fucking going.
All right, Ron, let me tell you what it's like outside of Chicago with those, like, casual baseball fans. When you say, yeah, it's the Chicago White Sox, they'll go, oh, I thought it was the Chicago Cubs. People outside of Chicago, a lot of them, unless they're baseball fans, have no idea there's 2 teams in that town because the Cubs own the newspaper, they own the TV, they own everything, and everybody's familiar with Cub games. They're all over the place.
They have the least notice of any city that has 2 teams in any sport.
Fans of baseball who know baseball are White Sox fans in Chicago.
Yeah.
The yuppies who want to go get drunk and hang out at the largest beer garden in Chicago and talk on their cell phones and, do whatever.
Be seen.
Go to Wrigley Field.
They want to be
It's
seen
downtown
there.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a fad.
Yeah.
That's why they want to be part of the big White Sox party.
I'll tell
They
you,
ought to.
there are some stadiums like that. I was in Atlanta, and it was actually for the National League pennant. And the place is packed, and nobody was looking at the game. I was down close near all the Coca-Cola people. That's where I got my seats. And everybody was talking about where you're going afterwards, and this is happening in Buckhead, and yap. And they're not even watching the fucking game.
The Braves fans are the worst. They have trouble selling out playoff games.
Yeah,
Can you imagine like being in New York and either team and the day of the game, there's still tickets available for a playoff game.
Or just being from a place they've won the East like 14 times.
14 years in a row.
14 years in a row, which is just ridiculous. And yet nobody can get. It's like the fans aren't even there to push the team over the top. You know what I mean? Like at this time of the year,
you
need strong fans.
Yeah, I mean, like I remember in 2000 during the for the Subway Series. This town was nuts. New York City went absolutely bananas for it.
It was nuts last night, Earl. So, I mean, that's not a big thing for New York to turn nuts. It does. It happens. Hey, Andy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. All right, there's a poll I saw the other day. I don't know if it was on the WhiteSox.com or if it was ESPN, but they're trying to figure out who should throw out the first pitch of the first game. Mayor Daley, Luis Aparicio, Frank Thomas, or Steve Bartman. Steve Bartman was number 4. That's all. Punch it out, guys.
All right, see you later. I like to see Frank Thomas out there.
Yeah, he threw out the first ball in the division series.
Oh, did he?
He's been hurt all year, so
He's got to be huge being hurt, huh?
Yeah, it's killing him because he's been there 14 years, 15 years, and he more than anybody.
Let's win this one for Frank. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Todd, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good.
All right. I'm a Cubs fan. I'm from the north side. Lived on the north side my whole life. A family of 4 went down to a Sox game like 5 years ago, and I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get the song.
Go ahead. Some
Black
man.
Negro.
Okay.
He beat the shit out of this family, killed the dad with a table leg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, unacceptable. Why would you go down there to watch a game? It's in the worst freaking neighborhood.
Why would they have table legs in that stadium?
Why use a table leg as a weapon? So wait a minute. He beat up the entire family.
Yeah, with
and
a table leg.
killed the dad.
Killed the dad.
Earl, do you see why we worry?
What?
What do you mean what? Like it's not a bad thing.
Tables are for eating.
Maybe it's the little
Not
white
for
family's
beating.
fault.
Not for
Hey,
beating.
all right, thank you for beating. Thank you very much, man.
Maybe
I'll talk to you later. Let me just go on record as saying this. I love the Chicago Callers. I love the Chicago Callers.
Maybe top 3 sports towns in the country.
Oh, yeah, definitely in the top 3. And sometimes they are number 1. Sometimes they drop back. You know what I mean? Like in that move, I think if you're going to say sports towns, you probably only have, well, you got to put Boston. You got to put New York. You got to put Philly. You got to put Chicago. As far as following all the sports.
Yeah, I mean, just as far as just going absolutely crazy for
Right.
the team. I mean,
But I mean, I know there's some towns like, oh, that's a great baseball town or that's a great football town. But I mean, at any given time of the year, you can go on a sports bar in those towns and people be pumped about something.
maybe Minnesota.
Not all year long.
Well, you get the Twins and the Vikings. And Twins do very well at attendance now.
I might be giving it to it. It's just the way they treat St. Paul. That's my real problem. I've got a problem with that. Like it's a retarded twin.
The other sister.
The fat sister they have to drag along.
Hey, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I'm actually calling you from Atlanta. I want to tell you guys why Atlanta's the worst sports town in the world.
Okay.
I'm originally from Delaware County, FIU. Everybody who's lived in Atlanta is from somewhere else.
Right.
And, I mean, they have the worst turnout. You hit it so on the head where when you were down at the Braves game, and everyone's talking about going out to Buckhead and we're going to be hanging out and all this kind of
Right.
stuff.
Everybody's hanging out there. It's constant hanging out.
The worst, especially being up from Philly with the Flyers, is if you try and go to an Atlanta Thrashers game. Absolutely pitiful. You'd have a better time watching, like, junior high softball.
All right.
It just stinks.
All right, good point there. When people do come from other places, Fezzi's hometown of Tampa, all the time when the Bucks were bad, they didn't have any fan base whatsoever. As soon as the Bucks got good, people are dressing like pirates now, and everybody's all part of it. But you can tell if people are if your team is bad, like the Cubs have been most of their careers, like the Phillies are most of the time, and the people still show up. Like the Knicks are bad, and the people are there.
Yeah, try to get a Knick ticket. Still,
Yeah.
I mean, the team has been awful for the last 3 years.
They're just hideous, and people are still there.
And the prices keep going up, and the people keep coming.
Doesn't that bug you? How can you raise prices when you're delivering shit? This is like if you're in a restaurant, you're having breakfast. Here's some burnt toast, and it's a little more expensive than I thought it was going to be.
I guess I'm paying for the charring.
Yeah. Here's Roger. Roger, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Raj.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm from Arizona, and I just moved to Atlanta a few years ago, and I grew up with no baseball, and we get a World Series, and place sells out like crazy. I moved here, and I've been going to playoff games, buying tickets last minute, just going to playoff games, and I went to the Cubs series last year, and there were more Cubs fans there than there were Braves fans. It was awful, and there were empty seats everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good point. That also happens with. It used to happen with the Bucks. Now it happens with the Devil Rays, where you show up there, and every game is an away game for the Devil Rays.
You just see a sea of the other team's colors.
Yeah.
And plenty of seats. You get to sit in the dugout a lot of times.
Yeah.
And because it's all great, because Roger Patterson said so.
All right, see you later, man. Here's HB. HB, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, little buckaroo.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Trainer, this is Earl from Mississippi.
All right, I am not going to talk with White Earl. You know, Bobby, if you can't figure out who White Earl is, and I don't mind having him on a couple days a week, but I can't have constant racism. But here's the thing. I don't ever want him to fool you. He can't fool you. You can put him up and we'll throw him on, yeah. But I don't find the N-word so shocking or interesting. I don't get the point of it. He's like a child every day. He wants to call Earl a name. And you have the same name. I know you're always ready on the trigger, Earl, but I can't. I'm not for the constant racism. I'm not Fez. I can't live that way.
I can deal with some.
Yeah, I know. I know you can. Well, you're from down south. You love it there, right?
Love it. It's the best.
Love racism.
It's just when everyone gets together and can finally agree on something.
Anytime somebody says the N-word, Earl, Fez goes, oh, that reminds me, I got to call my mom. And I go, Fez, this is not the time.
Yeah, and she's having trouble with some down at the church.
Kyle, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good. Just want to add in, I'm from the Charlotte area, and talking about Atlanta, it is ridiculous at the Panthers game. Sports coats, dress pants, and actually in the middle concourse of the Panthers Stadium, there's usually a jazz band playing. Everyone's there just to be there, be seen, and nobody watches the football games.
Well, you know what? I mean, you can start and say this about just about everything that the National Football League is doing. It has become so corporate, and now, I mean, you can see the difference in Philadelphia from Vet Stadium going to the new stadium down in D.C. That is not the old Washington Redskins fans that used to rock that place. This is all these real, it looks like sales managers. It's just a gigantic sales conference.
It does. It looks like people are having their meetings
right
at the stadium.
It might as well be a country club is what you start and call a football stadium. So there's not too many stadiums that are left that have that old rough and tumble feeling where you still go, hey, I wonder if I should take the kids. I don't know.
I think maybe Green Bay is still
Green Bay's the real deal.
Is the real deal.
I'm going to give that to Green Bay. I'm going to give it to Oakland, too. Even though they've gotten very expensive out there. They're still sick bastards.
Well, the spiky shoulder pads alone.
And maybe Chicago against Soldier Field is still...
I don't know. I'll have to check on that with the new Soldier Field. I haven't been there in a while.
The people who show up are still rough. You know, they're still lunch pail.
Oh, yeah. I remember when WJFK was up there and the place tried to riot and dive inside the radio broadcast thing last year. So you might have a point there. Here is Jeff. Jeff, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
The Saints down here in New Orleans, they tried to do a commercial with the all these guys sitting in this like doctor's office. It was a Red Sox fan, a Cubs fan, a Saints fan, and like a fucking rugby fan. Well, they opened the door, and every time they opened the door, it was like this large white light, like victory. Well, the fucking Red Sox go in, fucking rugby team goes in, some high school team goes in, and then the last two people that are left are the fucking Cubs fan and the fucking Saints fan. And guess who the Cubs fan was?
Who's that?
Bartman.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Hey, I want to see this commercial, Earl. Well, yeah, what is it?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying.
You heard what Benson's doing down here with the Saints?
No.
That motherfucker's trying to move to San Antonio.
Oh, is that right?
The mayor of San Antonio.
He's not giving two shits. Not even saying anything about the damn Saints
All right, we'll check into it. Earl, Fez, what's happening?
The mayor of San Antonio wants to keep the Saints. So I guess they're having a
What a fucking carpetbagger. This is the biggest prick job thing I've ever heard. I hadn't heard this story.
Yeah.
Fez, this should have been our lead story today. San Antonio, worst city in the world. Why not go back in there, go through people's... Talk about looters. They show some black guy with a case of Heineken and act like he's the devil, and here the city of San Antonio is trying to steal a ball team from a tragedy. It's unbelievable.
So it's like, don't even bother rebuilding the Superdome. We'll just keep them. We love them here. And the owner of the Saints has agreed to meet with the mayor and have meetings over this.
Where the hell's the president? Push away from Bono for 2 minutes and go down there and rescue the Saints. That's hideous.
The San Antonio Saints. St. Anthony Saints, basically.
This is like you have a heart attack. Your neighbor comes over and is helping out with the family, and he's mowing the lawn, and while you're in the hospital, he fucks your wife. And then he's like, this is great. This is all working out for everybody.
I think San Antonio also wants to start doing a thing they call Mardi Gras.
Oh, man. San Antonio, worst city in the world. I'm just hearing the story now. But San Antonio, worse than Baghdad. This is the worst place I've ever heard of.
Don't they already? Texas already has 2 football teams.
They got 3 pro teams if you count the Longhorns. And those guys are making more money than the Cowboys. Holy shit, that shocks me. I didn't even know this story, Fez. When did this come out?
This is a couple days ago.
Keep me updated. Yell this stuff out.
The mayor does not want to give them back. This is not without my daughter.
Wow, I had no idea this story. Sean, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Yeah.
You know, I worked security at the Buffalo Bills Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about people being ridiculous and out of control. Well, we had 130 people ejected at the last Jets game. We were turning people around drunk at the turnstiles.
Yeah, no, when I give you credit, Buffalo Bills fans are out of control. They're a drunken, sick, pathetic bunch of life has just
not corporate people.
Been just yanked away from. Well, you have no corporations, so that helps to stay away from the corporate people. All right, good point. Yeah, that's real football fans and old school stuff.
And they'll sit out there in the snow topless.
Oh,
and that's the Buffalo women.
I feel like going down there and beating that mayor of San Antonio with a table leg, like I was from the south side of Chicago. That's the worst story I ever heard.
One of the funniest things I ever saw watching a football game. It was when the Bills were really, really bad. It's snowing. The score is like 3-0 in the fourth quarter. No one's there, and they pan the stadium to all these empty seats. And in the last deck, in the last row, there's these 2 guys wearing no shirts trying to start a wave.
And you know what? You don't even see the guys with no shirts anymore. Because, first of all, they've domed most of the really cold places. But Minnesota used to be a sick, twisted place for football fans. And those guys would be practically naked.
Now it's football in a biosphere.
Thank you, Fez. Thank you. That's the perfect analogy. Here's Jake. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Detroit's a great sports town. I'm telling you what, we go to our games just so we can bash on our teams because we're so sick of how bad they suck, with the exception of like hockey and basketball.
I will say this. I would say Detroit, I don't know about Sports City, Detroit Rock City, though. I can't take that away from Detroit, great sports town. You got to back them up on that, Earl. Although the Pacers beat up an entire arena, but it's still a pretty good sports town.
I heard it was with a table leg.
Yeah. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Denver, I think, takes a lot of them as far as being a great sports town. I mean, you look at the fucking Broncos are sold out for 10 years.
It's a great football town. Is it overall?
It's a great town it's great for all of them. I mean, even as shitty as the Rockies have been,
yeah,
they're still. I mean,
the Rockies have good attendance.
I'm going to say this.
They sell about the stadium is usually half to 3/4 full consistently.
That's awful.
The first 6 years, every game sold out for the Rockies.
I will say, I think Denver.
You look at the. I mean, you talk about the fans being there half dressed. You know, you look at the Monday night games when it's freezing cold and a snowstorm. And, I mean, hell, they start snowball fights in the damn stadium.
I definitely think it's probably the best of the West. What do you think, Earl?
Oh, Denver's
better than Frisco?
Denver's a great sports town. Safe for the Rockies, who they're actually talking about contracting.
Yeah, when you do that,
yeah,
then you might as well be Tampa or Montreal.
I mean, you look at the Nuggets and the Avalanche right now have been so fucking great.
Yeah.
And every time you turn around, in the news, the fucking media out here, anything to do with these sports teams, man, that's what leads anymore.
All right, thank you. We got your point. Denver, right? You're in. You're in. Jesus Christ. Filibuster. He's got a filibuster. Bobby, is your neck all right? I'm constantly seeing you twist your neck around. You're 21 years old. You got a neck of it like a stack of dimes. What the hell is wrong with you?
It's a little painful today.
You got a fucking twitch going at a full time, and for some reason your hoodie is on inside out. What's that look?
I have a stain on the inside, so that was how
I thought you were a gangbanger. I didn't know what was happening over there.
I figured you wore a team that I hated.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a lacrosse sweatshirt, which I don't know if I'm offending anyone.
What's the stain?
I don't know. Probably
little white stuff?
No, probably food of some sort.
Yeah, right. Food for you.
Same
That's
thing.
fucking food. Stop it, Fez. Butch up. Remember you were dancing with a girl last night. I got a lot of serious topics here. I'm trying to save the Saints for New Orleans, and I look over you, and you got a twitch going like there's something wrong with you. You're too young for this. You're fidgety.
Sorry, Ron. I won't distract. I'll hide in the corner. I won't distract you.
I feel like a Catholic priest up here. I look over, and, I'm trying to do my sermon. I see you twitching.
Just wear a Bobby Heenan neck brace around.
I'm worried about the kid. He's way too young to have a bad neck. Way too young. And I see it looks like he's in pain. He looks like he's in pain. Frank, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
First, can I hear the Redneck song first or no?
No.
Do I have to trigger it?
I wish that you wouldn't, but go ahead. You're calling from Texas, right?
Well, I'm calling from San Antonio, man. I want.
First of all, that should be your theme song. But go ahead.
Well, that's why I wanted to hear it, but it's no story. I want to know what your big beef is with San Antonio, man. We got the Spurs down here. Good NBA team, man.
All right, did you hear anything that we were talking about today?
I've been listening
Where
to the whole show.
Your mayor has now trying to steal the Saints away from a ravaged city.
It's a hijacking against a city that can't defend itself.
They got a crappy city, man. They got to bring them to a good city. Bring them to a city that's not waterlogged. I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh, God.
What's the problem with that, man?
Oh, Jesus.
It's no better than anyone else that goes down there price gouging, selling wood for roofs.
I would rather you went over and raped women than stole the football team from those bag-headed losers. It's just pathetic. That's the most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. Here's BJ. You're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, I hope this hurricane sort of damages the TD Waterhouse in Orlando, so maybe you guys, not you guys in Tampa, but Tampa fans can actually have a basketball team that they would support because only about, 200 people go to the Magic games. Orlando stinks because nobody is from Orlando.
When you start going to Devil Ray games, then we'll talk about giving you a basketball team. But you are in no hurry, big boy. You're in no hurry right now.
In the meantime, that mildew-covered warehouse that the Devil Rays play in is just, you can't even say half empty because it's so much more.
Would you call it a biosphere? Is that how sick you are of it?
I would, except there's too many things growing in it.
Yeah. Oh, it's craziness. It's craziness out there.
The irony is that, who was supposed to move into the Tropicana field in Tampa?
White Sox.
The White Sox.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, come on, White Sox.
Yeah. I think Charlie Logan wrote that beautiful song. Logan wrote a song about the White Sox moving to Tampa. Oh.
See, if that Hurricane Wilma cuts across the southern tip of Florida and the Dolphins have to relocate, maybe that's a team for San Antonio.
San Antonio? What do you... It's like sacking another city. It's gutting them.
If they get the team, they just have to call it the San Antonio Tragedies.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is based on.
San Antonio, New Orleans right now must feel like they've been in a traffic accident and they're paralyzed from the waist down and in and out of this opiate high that they're running. They hear their male nurse fucking their wife downstairs. That's what New Orleans feels like right now. And the owner's going to talk to the mayor of San Antonio.
Yeah, the owner's up for it. He wants to go chat about this. Sounds good to him.
Just taking away any source of revenue that can come into the city.
I know the whole thing was we're going to rebuild New Orleans.
It's a city pride thing. You know what I mean? You know, you've been to places that don't have a team. They feel like garbage, and then they spend all their time trying to get teams. That's the problem with it.
It's like San Antonio's trying to, hey, why don't you just move Bourbon Street over here while you're at it, too?
Football teams are like chicks, and cities are like guys. And there's only so many chicks in the bar. So that's why you start overspending for them, acting stupid around them.
Yeah, I mean, look, New York City was prepared to spend, over $1 billion to bring the Jets back to actually play in New York City.
Hey, Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, Ronnie? What's going on, Fezzy?
Hey, man.
Check it. I want to say Detroit is the greatest sports town in America because it's the only sports town in the U.S. where black people actually watch hockey.
You know, first of all, you don't even see a lot of black people showing up for any sporting events. It always, D.C., you get a lot of black people for basketball.
Yes, definitely.
But you don't get that at a lot of places.
Maybe here, like a lot of black people are in Knick games.
Yeah.
They pay an arm and a leg for them from the guy off the street, but they go to Knick games.
But you don't see a lot of black people at football games, other than the field.
I don't know that many season ticket holders, that have Giant season tickets or Jet season tickets. I don't know anybody that goes to football games regularly.
Well, that's because you're in the city. That's a suburban thing.
Like D.C., the Redskins.
Eddie Trunk's at every Giants game.
That's true. I take that back. And
whoever sits behind him.
Oh, God. Trying to see through that head. That helmet.
Oh, great. I bring up Logan and Eddie in the same break. Now everybody's going to be good. Look, if you got a problem, I don't want it on the air. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
I don't know. I'm just trying to solve everything here today.
Yeah,
Fez and I are doing our best.
You know, my wife and I are military, and we're retiring to get out of San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fed up with the place.
And because what they're doing with the Saints?
Well, it's the people there. The people there just suck.
Awful people?
Awful people.
I've never been to San Antonio. You, Fez?
I have never been there.
I mean,
I hear Riverwalk is nice.
I am not. Yeah, I'm not that excited to see the Alamo, so I've just put it off. I'd like to eventually see the Alamo.
I did go there once to look for my bike.
Good one. Pee-wee joke?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff. All right, so he's giving bad reviews to San Antonio. I don't know the town. My only thing is the mayor going after the Saints, to me, just feels like a prick job.
It's really kicking them while they're down
at
their weakest because they can't. New Orleans can't come back and say, "Yeah, we'll have a place ready even by next season for the Saints to play in."
Kicking them while they're down would be one thing. This is raping them while they're down, Fez. It's like somebody is knocked down, they're paralyzed, they can't move. So you take it as a time to pull their pants down and mount them from behind. That's what they've done to this poor, wet, stupid city, and I just feel sorry for them. Hey, Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, your last caller was dead on about the people in San Antonio. They just absolutely fucking suck. It's a shame you guys never been there, but if you've been to Mexico, it's no fucking different, man. I mean, what do you expect? They're going to steal hubcaps. They're going to steal football teams. It's all the fucking same, man.
All right, there's Dallas weighing in on San Antonio. Here's
all uppity.
Here's Justin from San Antonio. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, that dude's a fucking douchebag, man. San Antonio is great. People are nice. And all these other fucking cities, that guy's a douche, man.
Where are you going? Why would you take the Saints, though? You don't see that as the wrong thing to do?
First of all, the mayor is not trying to take them. He's just offering them a more permanent home for next year.
A more permanent home.
Right now they're splitting time between here and Baton Rouge, and the players are fucking sick of it.
So you say
San Antonio has been more of a home to them than the fucking New Orleans people ever were.
Oh,
they would never put bags over their heads.
They can't sell out a fucking game to save their life.
Oh, all right.
The Houston Texans are the worst team in the NFL. They sell out their season 10 minutes.
Why'd they lose the Oilers there?
Huh?
Why'd they lose the Oilers?
I don't know, because the Oilers suck dick.
All right, thank you very much. So there's the San Antonio guy. He's saying they're not so much trying to steal them, but offer them a more permanent home. And the problem with the New Orleans Saints all these many years has been the fans. That's been the big letdown.
If they, the San Antonio fans will embrace.
Yeah.
And if New Orleans can come up with a new stadium in the next 3 years, take that 3-4 years to build that, I'm sure San Antonio will be glad to give them back.
Wow.
Just borrowing.
Hey, Steve, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
The last guy was a squirrel.
Just awful.
They interviewed the mayor in New Orleans yesterday, Don, when they opened Cafe Du Monde, and one of the interviewers asked him a question about that same thing in San Antonio. He goes, "Hey," and he got all pissed. He said, "Man, he can keep the owner. They can keep the owner. We want the Cleveland deal. We want the Cleveland deal. We're keeping our logo. We're keeping our name, and we'll get another team if we have to." So I guess we own the name and the logo. So.
Yeah, well, that's worth a lot of money. You see how many kids are wearing Saints clothes. All right, see you later.
That's nice. You get to keep the record books.
But you know what? You know who I want to step in here is the fucking NFL. They're the ones acting like, oh, back up the Saints, wear Saints apparel, and we'll give the money to New Orleans. We care about New Orleans. And this is the kind of low-down, back fucking alley shit that goes on with these gigantic corporations. Shameful.
Well, the program was we're all Saints, and San Antonio just really took it literally. They just, yes, we are, and we're keeping them.
Wow, that's an embarrassing story. I hadn't even heard it. All right, if you need to email us, it's Ron and Fez at AOL.com, Ron and Fez at AOL.com. Our phone number is 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. If you missed yesterday's show, the big showdown, the comedy laugh-off between Harry and Than, I got here yesterday, Fez. Harry told me, I dusted him. I won this thing going away. It's not even close. I'm like, oh, congratulations. I talked to Than. He's like, no, it was pretty close. We both did really well, but I think I won it. We had 3 judges lined up next to Harry had lined them up. We only got a hold of one judge. He picks Than, and the rest of the judges somehow harried out of it. So you're getting your head shaved. Harry's getting his head shaved. And the fact is, we don't even know how the other judges were going to go. I'm going to bring Harry in here to see if he did any kind of follow-up yesterday after the show and figured out what happened to those other 2 judges.
It's like we lost ballot boxes in an Iraqi election.
Harry, did you talk to the other 2 judges?
I ended up getting voicemails from them afterwards, and they just said they'd kind of forgotten. And I called them, and I don't know why their phones weren't on.
Who do you know who they would have picked?
I didn't ask them because I almost don't want to know.
I want to know. I know you don't want to know because it would be a show thing. But for the sake of the show, I'm just wondering if you would have won this thing.
All right.
You want Earl to call them both? Yeah. I'm going to take it out of your hands because I don't know what your angle would be. You give both the numbers to Earl.
All right.
And we'll find out if you would have won this thing. Why is the Seinfeld thing your new thing? Because of the pants joke?
I don't ask Earl. He's the one who picks the lovely background music.
Oh, George.
So your new theme song that you come up to, Seinfeld theme.
No, I didn't rip that off from Seinfeld.
Do you think you would have won with the other 2 judges?
I think I had a good shot. I mean, at least I thought I did that night.
You were shocked when the one judge went against you, right?
Yeah, I thought I really did well. I mean, his reasons are valid, but I thought I did much better.
The amazing thing is you're such a piss-poor producer, if you could have gotten that one judge to side with you, you'd be safe.
That's the shocking thing, is like, it's not that you're a bad stand-up, it's that you're a bad producer that maybe has cost you this. Here's Than, who I noticed is talking a little louder, walking a little prouder, just feeling strong about himself.
I noticed this about Than today. Today's the first time in a long time he hasn't had a cap on.
I know.
So he's just showing off the hair. Just showcasing it.
How's everything for you, Than?
Everything's just coming up roses for me.
How do you feel being the 202 comedy champ now? You're carrying that belt everywhere with you?
Yeah, I've got. It was a landslide victory. It was really
100% of the
Yes,
vote. You
that's
can't
true.
argue with that.
I mean, this Harry didn't even get one vote.
Yeah.
Now the heads will be shaved at O&A's Halloween party.
nice.
Then you ought to have a little part of that. And this Harry, just to let you know what a prick he is. Yesterday he's saying to me, "Hey, you know what would really be, kind of even cooler would be like a mohawk." And I'm like, this isn't for you to look cooler. This is for you to have your head shaved in shame.
Yeah, this isn't Makeover Terrorist Edition.
And I know when you're a religion hop sing, if you don't have that ponytail, you can't go to heaven, can you?
I feel like Harry teased his hair up a little more today, just as kind of a farewell.
Just enjoying it more, Ford Fairlane, trying to get it
Either
up in the
that,
air.
either that, or I just didn't comb it.
It is poofier today.
So I might get to man some of the shears.
Yeah, sure. You'll get in there and you can knock down some of the big stuff. Now, when it comes to steel on head, that's got to turn over to Earl, though. He's an expert,
Yeah.
and he knows what he's doing.
You don't want somebody with some sort of agenda doing that.
Yeah, because we will take these down to the stone cold, shaven bald.
My prediction, Harry won't show up for it.
Ooh.
No, I'll be there.
I feel like this. Number one, you'll quit before then. And number two, you'll go, look, if I'm not with the show anymore, why would I go get my head shaved? That's just stupid.
Man, that is a good call.
Yeah.
Because Harry, the unofficial mayor of San Antonio, would try something that low.
He really is. He really is. Last night, the RonFez.net people, the core people who've always been there for a stand throw party, Harry doesn't show up.
Ooh.
Doesn't let anybody know. It's just, I'm busy doing
I
other
let
things.
Earl know.
And everybody's going, hey, what happened with Harry? Is Harry coming? I want to talk to him.
I had a bunch of that.
Yeah.
They might have been able to offer some words of comfort.
Right. And who was I talking to last night who said they want to hear Harry cry? Oh, Solera. She goes, I go to everything Harry does. I'm a big fan of his, but he's such a pussy on that show. I want you to make him cry. She goes, I want you to try to man this kid up.
She's always so sweet in person.
She was being sweet. This is what she's saying. She's saying the way you've acted in here, as you're scratching yourself now in nerves, she wants to hear you sobbing on the air. So I believe, this is my prediction, Harry doesn't show that night of the party.
All right, I'm putting that in the book of radio psychics.
Right.
Well, I'm going to show up, and I'm going to, fulfill my obligation in getting my head shaved since I lost the competition.
You said you were going to win the competition.
And
then you told me you won it. You told me it wasn't even close.
I felt like it wasn't close.
And you know what else he tried to tell me, Than? He said, in the editing, it sounded like your laughs were bigger and his was smaller.
No,
Who did the editing?
He did.
Yeah. So why would you do that?
Well, I thought I would get yelled at as a producer for not having his audio loud enough. So it backfired on me because no matter what I do, it always ends up backfiring.
He acts like I'm such a good producer. I cranked up my competition and made him seem like he was killing me.
Ridiculous.
Do you feel you were robbed, though?
Not robbed. I mean, I guess we don't know. I'm going to find out what the other two judges thought, but I'm more disappointed that didn't come through than losing the competition.
Why are you pulling at yourself? What are you doing over there? Why the constant adjusting of the face, hair, and man-teats? What is the scratching and pulling?
It's just a very aggravating situation for me that the two judges didn't come through.
Yeah.
Are you sure they would have voted for you?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt like,
You felt pretty confident yesterday, so you had to think you were going to just do a clean sweep, all three judges.
You know what? I was watching when the Brian judge went for Than. You looked like you got shot in slow motion. He's wincing and pulling back. You could not believe that he didn't pick you. What was interesting is he gave the same reason I was giving you, the same reason Fez was giving you, the same reason Ant was giving you, that your material isn't up there with this fake comic bit that you're doing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I like the material.
But here, I know what you're saying, but here's the point. You have two criteria of being judged. Number one, by the audience. Where a guy that goes up there with a big fake act, you know what I'm saying, fake energy, and I'm not saying that you're all fake energy, but you can agree with me, he may do better if it's the audience applause thing, correct?
Yeah.
But when you have a critical eye, much like the Oscars, where at the end of the year they're not going to go, oh, you know what the best film of the year was? Armageddon. Even though people lined up for it, they look at things from a critical eye. So when you have other comics, club owners...
I still thought it was a very good set. You know, I mean, even critically, I thought it was a very good set.
What were the reasons people gave?
Well, they felt that it wasn't, or at least Brian felt that it wasn't, that he kind of could sense where it was going a little bit. You know, as opposed to Than's, where he was constantly surprised by the punchline.
And what did Ant say to you?
Well, Ant said he thought it wasn't original.
Right.
Yeah.
And what did I say to you?
That same thing in a different type of phrasing.
What did I say?
I don't remember the exact phrasing.
I don't remember the phrasing was so different.
It was pretty.
And I said, I also, my new thing I like is when you say pants.
It's my new Dusty Rhodes.
So now he's saying, too, that not only these two guys, they had problems, they completely forgot about him. Even though you've been talking to these guys for
them that
weeks,
morning,
right?
Yeah.
There's
How
something...
did they both forget? That's insane.
They were out doing...
Earl.
Well, one of the judges apparently called, like, literally with 30 seconds left in the show.
Yeah.
He called literally as we were signing off. And then the second we signed off, he hung up.
Because you know what I bet happened? Somebody told him 2 o'clock.
No, I did not tell him to. I told him specifically the show starts at 11. I'm going to call you at 10:30 to have you set for 11, to go at 11, just in case.
So at
we were
11 o'clock, he wasn't ready. And
no,
he tried for
I
3
couldn't
hours.
get a hold of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cell phones were off for both of them.
Still no word.
Do you
yeah,
think
still not hearing from them.
If they turned their cell phones off, like you had talked to them earlier, and they went ahead and turned their cell phones off, do you think that's because they just weren't going to pick you? And you know, you set it up, you were nice enough, their club got mentioned, so they just turned the cell phones off so they didn't have to say something bad about you?
Or was it more of a case of, you know what, this Arab carpet salesman won't leave me alone, I'm turning off my cell phone?
Much more likely.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Charlie.
Hey!
Go ahead, buddy.
People don't understand Harry's humor. It's called observational humor. He observes other comedians, and then he does their act.
What did you just say back to me?
No, I was just doing the woohoo witty.
Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I think Dan ought to call them bastards out. Fez is going to be dead by the time the Halloween party's around, and you just said yourself that Harry's going to be gone.
Yeah, I honestly believe both those things are true. Fez will be dead. Harry will not show up.
I'm not above shaving a corpse. I'm just...
Sure.
Hey.
Well, I think you have to anyway, before you can have sex with it.
Before mine will fit in the coffin. A little off the back, please.
All right, Harry, I would just love for Earl to just find out. I don't even need these guys on the air, but just for my own curiosity, if maybe you would have won this thing, or at least would have gotten a vote.
All right, I'll hand the numbers over to Earl.
Yeah, and let him start producing. Hold on, one more person wants to talk to you. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. I got an idea for Harry. I
Yeah.
heard the Soup Nazis opening back up today. Maybe you can work that into his fucking act.
You want to do that? Like bring up a whole thing of there's this guy over on the west side selling soup.
I don't think he ever did stand-up about it. I think that was just sitcom-based.
Are you getting us lunch from the Soup Nazi today, or is it from Monk's?
Is the Soup Nazi back open? I know he waits till it gets a little chillier.
I thought it was still a little early for him to be back.
Have you noticed this? And it's kind of weirded me out. The leaves aren't turning. It's fucking green as hell out there. We're pretty late in October now.
And we've had some decent cold days.
Yeah, something weird is going on. All right, we'll be back with more Harry Seinfeld. Than is the people's champion, Fez.
Way to go, Than.
Congratulations to Hawk and Danny putting up their hair when they didn't even have to. They were all men. You got to remember that, Than. You got guys that believe in you. Where none of us believe in Harry. We're right back, Ron and Fez.
In the year 2025, due to a massive climate change and constant encouragement from special ed teachers, special needs citizens of every continent were able to take over the planet.
If retards ruled the world.
We the mentally challenged
have taken over. Now we get to pick the TV shows to watch, and no one can be mean to us ever again.
We're on a planet run by retards. When will this nightmare end?
It's only getting worse. I just got put in charge of making sure all their zippers are up.
Ugh, and half of them forget to wear their underwear.
And new rule. You have to take us to the zoo anytime we want. I like the monkeys. They're funny.
We have to do something. What if we tried tricking them into thinking that we wanted to be their friends?
Don't do it. A guy I know tried that and he got hugged to death. They don't know their own strength.
Overly affectionate retard bastards.
You there, the one talking while I'm talking. You have bad manners.
Who, me?
Yeah, you come here right now.
What do you want?
I need you to give me a bath. My wee-wee smells like mustard.
Look, there is no way I'm giving you a bath, retard.
You're mean, and you're calling names. You're not my friend.
You're damn right I'm not your friend.
You have to learn cooperation. You have to be more like us. Bring me the scissors.
The scissors? What the hell are these retards gonna do?
Oh man, you should have just watched his dick like he asked. To be like one of us, you must look like one of us. You're getting a haircut.
Stay away from me. Get that bull off my head.
Come here, you're getting a haircut right now. There, now you look very handsome.
Oh, sweet Lord, no. I look like a cross between Mo Howard and Pete Rose. When will it stop? It's a madhouse. A madhouse.
If retards ruled the world.
We're on a mission from God. Putting the band back together.
Oh, buddies. Retards ruled the world. It'd all be Roosevelt Island. It is the Ron and Fez show.
Scary thought, but it could come true.
Fezzy, let's see. A guy sent a picture for you here. Come on over and take a look at it. This is from Dennis. Dennis, why don't you get a good look at this? It's a child in an adult-sized pig mask.
Oh, that is frightening. That looks like that Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
Where everyone had pig faces.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know you're afraid, and here it is, the fact that it's almost Halloween, but you are afraid of little children in an adult-sized mask.
I don't know why it creeps me out so bad. It terrorizes me. It's the little eyes peeking out from behind those holes that really get to me.
That's what scares you?
Yeah. It's like the kid is trapped in there. It's just awful. Like he'll never get out of that mask.
It is weird. And you know what, Earl, I don't know whether you know this. Remember how Fez and I grabbed the cab out? Did the same gimmick where I got dropped off first and then Fez was going to go over. And this has happened to us the last 2 times we're out together. Fez can't get home. He can't get back to that fucking island in the middle of the river. And I hear from him an hour later, and he's still not home yet.
Construction on the 59th Street Bridge. I guess, even more trouble up there because of the fire. Still cleaning stuff up. So I think the upper level was just completely closed. People were all trying to cram onto the lower level. Finally, the cab driver just says to me, "Why don't you take the tram?"
Get out.
Because he was worried that he wouldn't be able to get back from Retard Island.
I don't blame him.
Worst comes to worst, always reset, go back to 57th and 6th and grab the F train. It still runs at a pretty decent
Just
hour.
try to live in the city. Or at least in another place that people can get to. You're in the middle of a river.
Last night I was just thinking, I got to get out of here. Now that I've signed the lease.
Sure. Why not? I begged you not to go back there, didn't I?
Yes.
Begged you. All right, Fez, there's a new term. Are you familiar with this? Ubersexual?
No, not...
Earl, had you heard this one at all? Ubersexual. It's the new thing. Remember how metrosexual was big last year?
That one I remember.
Yeah. Now ubersexual. This is a man who embraces the positive aspects of his masculinity, confidence, leadership, passion, compassion, without giving in to the stereotypes that give guys a bad name. disrespect to women, emotional emptiness, complete ignorance of anything, cultural outside of sports, beers and burgers.
All right, so being masculine without being an animal.
Yeah, with you want to get away from that whole he's a king of queens type guy. Like
Right.
that whole guy, let's face it, women can't stand him. But you're masculine and then you're able to do stuff. I guess kind of an American version of James Bond. You know what I mean? Like you're not some guy who's going to act like a child if you find yourself in a museum or a fucking play or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or every movie that you watch has to have shit blowing up.
You're mature. You're classy.
Right, mature. Because a lot of the problem that women have with guys is that they're oversized babies, that they're still reading comic books or watching wrestling.
I do all those things.
Or blowing their friends. You know what I'm saying. You're still in that immature baby thing.
Yep, all.
Let me take a look at some of these, see if you agree. Number 1 on the list, Bono. Yeah, Bono, he's a rock star, but he's still trying to get people fed. He's a good guy all around. Even if you're not a big U2 fan, he's a good guy.
All right, yeah, Bono definitely under the uber-sexual
Even
definition.
though we didn't know what it meant, but yeah, he is an uber-sexual. Number 2, George Clooney. One of the things about George Clooney is he's a kind of a man's man, and he can do action movies, but you can tell he likes the finer things in life, too. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be confused by wine. He's got that villa in Italy.
Right.
There's art in his life, stuff like that.
One thing, like with Bono and George Clooney, I really don't get along with. But those two are people that can, like, argue their politics without having to be lunatics about it. Like, they can have debate and conversation.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't have to be their way is right and they're screaming.
Well, I see what you're saying. So,
I mean, they can have adult debate.
Right,
be gentlemen.
Right, interesting. You seem like you're getting turned on. Number 3, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton?
Southern roots, charmer, not afraid to cry, decisive leader. I guess he fits into it. I don't know.
Yeah, if the crying thing is part of the definition, yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
He'll ball at the Olympics.
All men cry now. Have you noticed that? No man doesn't cry. That's the fucking thing. Number 4, Donald Trump. I don't know if I get that one at all. He seems like an animal to me. He seems to me like a used car salesman, just on a higher level.
See, he doesn't seem to have the real gentleman thing that goes along with this, where it does have to be his way.
Did you see what he blamed some of his bad numbers on today on the Drudge Report? It says it's Martha Stewart's fault.
Oh, nice.
People are confused about the two things, and I hate to say it, but he might be right. That, there's just the same show comes on 2 times a week.
It's never his fault.
5, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's an uber-sexual. 6, Barack Obama.
He's confident.
I know he's confident, but I don't know if he's a man of wealth and taste.
Yeah.
He looks like he still buys his suits off the rack. I'm going to say that about Barack. What do you think? Or I know he's your new hero, right?
Oh, yeah, I love the guy.
Is he your new Martin Luther King? Is he this generation's Martin Luther King?
Probably more this generation's Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
But I think, he's a family guy. He's, again, looks out for the poor. Probably would be our next president, hopefully.
Ewan McGregor.
I don't know. He seems a little stinky to be uber-sexual.
Needs a shower a little more?
Yeah, clean him up.
Yeah. Pierce Brosnan. That fits into the whole Bond thing.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, when they say this, it sounds like Bond. Guy Ritchie comes in.
Guy Ritchie. I don't really know, other than married to Madonna and a director, I don't really know a whole lot about what's going on with Guy Ritchie.
Put him on Pussy Whipped. That's where he belongs. And number 10, Jon Stewart. Yeah, everybody loves Jon Stewart. You notice that? Jon Stewart can do no wrong right now. He is riding. You know what? The thing is he gets the smart gig working for him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's smart.
Intellectual.
Clever.
Yeah. Sharp dresser. Yeah, he fits into a lot of that.
Yeah, and he's funny and he makes fun of himself a little bit. He's not like, not one of those comics who's just only ripping the balls off people.
He's a guy that looks very natural in the suit and tie.
Yeah. Here is Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
What about Jack Nicholson? Not even in the top 10.
You know what? Jack Nicholson belongs there. Because Jack Nicholson is basically what we're talking about. A guy who goes to basketball games, but then he's got an art collection and nobody acts like he's being pompous about it. You can tell that the guy just digs art and knows more about it. And then you think to yourself, you know what? I bet if I hung out at his house and I was smoking some cigars and he was explaining the art to me, I bet I would get it. You know what I'm saying?
Charmer, too. Big in the charm. Where everybody kind of he charms an entire crowd as he walks through.
Here is Patrick. Patrick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
Hey, how about Prince?
Prince bisexual. More of a bisexual thing than ubersexual. Here's Don. Don, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys. Yeah. I think you ought to put Anthony Cumia on the list.
Yeah, Anthony belongs there.
Yeah.
He knows something about everything.
Oh, he's got his own chef, too.
He's got his own chef. He's got the hot chick. And then everybody wants to be... And he doesn't put on airs. Everybody wants to be friends with him.
He seems to have that natural curiosity that the ubersexuals have.
And Fezzy, you know, he's dined out with kings and queens. He's feasted on pork and beans. He's flown with the eagles, and he's slithered with the snakes. He's done it all.
He's been there.
Yeah. Where you, on the other hand, you brought up a fancy lad where everything handed to you.
I did not grow up a fancy lad.
You're all country club, that southern country club living, that Negroes were coming up to you bringing ham steaks one after another. Just lined up 8 of them with ham steaks.
I do enjoy a ham steak.
Why?
It's the best. It's ham and steak.
Yeah. That's not a pork chop. I don't get it. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Well,
you know, he's the kind of guy all guys want to hang out with, and every woman wants to go to bed with. So.
You know what? It is a good point. And he flies his own helicopter, but he's not like an idiot.
Right.
And the thing with Harrison Ford is you get the feeling he wouldn't even put the fucking game on TV. He's like a man's man, but you never see Harrison Ford going, oh, you know what? I'm a big fan of the Packers. It's just you just never see that with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess he just enjoys when he's not acting being the gentleman rancher.
Is that what he is?
I think he's a gentleman rancher.
Huh.
Like Ben Cartwright.
You know what I would love to be, Fez? Seriously?
What's that?
Gentleman rancher. Just, you know what I like to say to my friends? No, I got 120,000 acres. We run up over those mountain ranges and then down into the next valley. If you ever get 2 days, I'll drive you across it. We'll take a look at my land.
A ranch would be nice if I didn't have to touch any of it.
You'd be a gentleman.
Yeah. I'm not going out there in a fake cowboy hat with Harriet Myers clearing brush.
No.
Have you seen those pictures?
No, I can't.
Her just cutting wood.
Hey, I don't get that whole thing. I don't know whether there's some crazy menage that takes place down there in West Texas. I don't get it. Hey, Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
You know, if this was you could go with George Lindsay if this was a goober sexual list.
Nice. Good one. That's fucking funny.
I got one for you, now, seriously.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson, he always looks like $1 million. He played basketball. He coaches basketball. But what does he talk about with people, Fez? What would you talk to him about?
I would have no idea.
Philosophy.
Oh.
He's very, very interested in the philosophy of the East. He writes those books trying to bring fucking no-necks into that world, trying to get the hayseeds who sit there drinking beer, watching basketball, to understand where some of this stuff comes from. I'm sure he's got some kind of Japanese art, and he's taking massages. There's aromatherapy going on.
He's good, and you don't see him explode on the sidelines.
Here's Nick. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Matthew McConaughey.
The problem with Matthew McConaughey is that he will drive around the fucking country in an Airstream, and he brags about pissing in a bottle. And I don't know if that's really where you're coming from there. He seems like a regular knock-around guy, but I would put him more in that kind of, I'm going to stay dumb for dumb's sake.
Yeah, he enjoys embracing his Texasisms. You know, where sometimes that accent he'll lay on really, really thick.
Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Hey, what about Robert Redford? Got to go with the horse whisperer.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He's like a horse guy, but at the same time, he cares about the environment. Chicks have dug him for like 70 years. However old he is, he could still walk into a bar and take a chick away from a 25-year-old guy. And then what's he try to do? Oh, I help independent filmmakers, too. It's just a little something I have to help out. You know what I mean? It sounds fucking above people. I would like to have interests that are above other people.
It does seem like helping somebody is a big part of this ubersexual thing.
Yeah, helping poor people. Or
Yeah,
shit like
helping
that.
less fortunates.
I gotta, Earl, find some fucking poor people or some speds, some waterheads, somebody like that, and then spread the rumor like, oh, did you see what Ron does for waterheads? It's unbelievable.
What about the chick that dresses in a garbage bag on 57th Street?
I throw her a buck every once in a while.
Glad bag?
She does a funny dance for me.
Glad
if
bag.
she does the dance, that's my thing with homeless people. You do a dance, you get $1. If not, it's not for you. By the way, guess who I run into on the street yesterday, walking down past 30 Rock? Miss Cindy Sheehan, what is she? I guess she's the big war protester whose son got killed in Iraq.
Yeah, she went and spent August out at the Crawford Ranch trying to talk to President Bush. She led the protests out there. Every article I read about Miss Cindy Sheehan now calls her the so-called, with quotes, peace mom.
Well, she was kind of fun yesterday. I'm just walking by. She didn't have a big crowd with her, but she had a lot of paparazzi. And she was ripping Hillary Clinton in the ass, saying, why isn't Hillary Clinton coming out and helping with this? What's she waiting on the sidelines for? So I saw her, and I know that she lost her kid and everything, and a lot of people are being mean to her. So I wanted to make her feel better, and I just go like this. Cindy, you look like $1 million. I just give her that.
You think that helped?
One of those winks. Yeah, I got a little smile out of her. And I'm not going to kid you. She looked pretty good for herself, considering everything she's been through. I'd still throw her one.
Been arrested in D.C.?
I even said that to one of the reporters. I said everything that this woman has been through, and I'd still tap it. And he's going, would you please get out of my way? And, you know, I wanted to be one of those guys
right,
that gets a little something, like an ubersexual.
Quite the ubersexual there.
Gets a little mention every once in a while. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
What about Bill Murray? A guy's guy.
Guys like him. He's trying not to be the dumb idiot forever. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's trying to grow up out of that stupid Adam Sandler stage.
He does enjoy some nice things in life, like his golfing and stuff.
Dresses like shit.
Yeah.
That's what hurts him. Dresses like shit. Dresses like an unmade bed.
He loves an old overcoat.
Yeah. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, there are some people that should not be on that list.
Yeah.
Definitely Clinton, definitely Clooney. The biggest criteria for the list is that it's a guy who could bang anything that moves, but doesn't strictly because it's not the classy thing to do.
Oh, that's
Clinton
not
would do
true.
it if he knew we could get away with it.
Clinton will bang anything that moves, and Clooney's been known as a cocksman. So
Exactly.
I don't think that they're holding that against him. I don't know if Clinton belongs there. I don't see him so much as a man of wealth and taste. You know what I mean? I think that you got to have a little more of the good things in life. I don't know if Clinton does. That whole I never had sex with that woman thing. It's not. I don't know if he's a complete stand-up guy.
This list looks like it may be people Clinton would like to hang around with.
Yeah, it is people that would raise money for Clinton, so he would act like he was their friends. I don't know how legit he is. I know you love him, right, Earl? You love Clinton like there's no tomorrow?
The first black president?
Yeah.
Greatest president of my generation, in my opinion.
Of the greatest generation, yours.
No, I'm not the greatest.
The greatest Yankee generation, you're trying to tell people. That late 90s.
That's wild, because Earl was born during the New Deal.
Hey, Josh, you're on Ron and Fez. Good New Deal joke. Not enough of those on the show. How you doing, Josh?
Not too shabby.
Good. Hey, I haven't heard Bruce Willis and Mel Gibson at it.
Why would they be? Bruce Willis has a fucking is a maniac who has a beard going down to his ankles right now. Have you seen him lately?
Okay. Bruce was in his prime.
And I met Mel Gibson. Bruce Willis. I would throw Bruce Willis on the list. He seems like guys like him and women like him.
Yeah, that's true. He definitely has those points.
And he seems like he went with his baldness rather than fucking panicking about it and putting a dead animal on his head.
That's a classy move.
He shaved it down. He wrote it out. And here's another classy thing. His wife's fucking a young guy. Hey, I'll be there for you. What do I have to do? You want me to give her away? Yeah, I'll do it.
He's actually appearing on that 70s show with his ex-wife's new husband.
He's a good guy that way.
It's for the sake of the kids,
Because nobody would blame him, right? No guy would blame him if he acted like an idiot over this. But he's not doing it. What the hell's this, Fez? What's the breaking news? I can't keep up with everything that's happening. With
Vitaly's body found at their California home. That was the story about that. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Horowitz or something like that?
Oh, David Horowitz?
Is that who it is?
I don't know.
I think so.
Paul Horowitz? What Horowitz are we talking about?
It's one of the Horowitzes, and his wife was found murdered in their home. So they're trying to figure out exactly what's been going on there.
Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, you're already helping one of those less fortunate waterheads. Every day you don't fire Harry, you're doing your part to help out.
I got news for you. It's just not in me or Fez to fire people. We do what we always try to do. We try to run them. And
they'll go.
This time he just comes back. Just to be that guy who says, no, you're out. You know, it's just we've never done it. Normally we break them, though. And then that's kind of interesting. It's a hobby. But you know what? Here's the other thing about me. I'm going to give me for this list. Very comfortable around black people like my friend Earl.
Right.
Comfortable around gays. You know what I mean? I'm not like one of those guys. I'm a thinker.
You know some gays?
Yeah, I do. I'm best buddies with one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Never met him. But if we're going to do charity work, it kind of has to be like that gentleman rancher thing.
Yeah.
Like gentleman charity guys, where you're not really touching the charity.
Yeah, I want to help the homeless some other way than fucking spooning out mashed potatoes. I can't do that.
Yeah, like maybe at the most a giant check.
Yeah.
Where you have like a dinner or something with other people that want to be gentleman charity people, celebrities, and you get together, everyone puts a check in a hat, and then you give a big giant check to someone to, make a basketball court or something, I don't know, or park.
Yeah, the homeless need a basketball court. You know what? When we get around those people, I don't want you talking.
Enjoy your games.
And I hope you find work after you're done. Shower up, too, because you're all stinking. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
What about Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp, to me, is just like a really good-looking chick.
Well, that's true.
I mean, Earl, if you had to, that one wouldn't even bother you.
Yes, it would. He has a hot wife, too.
Oh, he's got a beautiful little French wife. Just gorgeous. And just a tiny little thing, too.
Yeah,
you ever see her, Fez?
Mm-hmm.
She's a big star over there in France. Don't mean jack shit here once she hits this place, though. Over here, they call her Johnny Depp's chick.
She's posh spice. You can see her.
Let me check with Bobby. Bobby, who's somebody? I trust this kid, Bobby. Who's a man? You're a young guy right now. Who's a man that you admire? And you say to yourself, there's a man with class, a man with some shit happening. Maybe I should steer my ship that way.
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter fits into this list amazingly well. And you know what kills me about Derek Jeter? He goes through these chicks one after another, yet no one seems to be mad at him for it. And he wears clothes nice.
No, because he comes off as a gentleman about it.
Does he?
I think so.
I don't know. I heard he hits him.
Ooh. He's the universal man. He's not black. He's not white. He's not controversial. He does everything right. And his new
Earl is so mad that Bobby just stole Derek Jeter from his race.
Nobody's gonna say Derek Jeter's not black.
He transcends the sport like Jordan does.
Yeah, he does.
And his new girlfriend Vanessa Manillo, the VJ. There's a spread of her and Maxim. I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Why do I gotta wait so long?
Because I just remembered I had it at home, and she is something else.
Yeah, but have you already batched to it? No. I don't want you bring any post-batch rags into this place. I want every magazine pre-batched, even if nothing got on it. Just the fact that you had your polls on it while you were doing it.
I'll buy a new copy in plastic then.
I can't trust you. You're filthy, Bobby.
I'll need my time with Karl Rove back then.
That grosses me out. Do not. I don't want you jerking to one Republican. And I mean Arnold is on that list, too. Because somebody told me you did the Giuliani's colonoscopy. All right, Earl, did that hurt your feelings about taking Jeter back from black people? Like they tried to do with Lena Horne to you, and that hurt you?
Well, it's just so funny. I was like, I was laughing. I was like, yeah, go to certain places in the South and let's see what he is.
Believe me. I mean, they do the same thing with Halle Berry. What they're trying to say is, this is someone I'd have sex with, so they're not all that black. It's just another form of racism, Earl, that you and I have had to put up with for years.
They try to give him that high yellow look.
Exactly.
The Colin Powell deal. He's from the islands, not from the continent.
Yeah, he's Bahamian. Right.
He's from the Bronx.
He's from Boogie Down. Why is he acting like he's from the Bahamas?
It's like the old play, the days in the Negro Leagues. I'm not black. I'm Cuban. I'm Spanish.
Nice
Guess
Cuban
what? You're
guy.
both. It's your lucky day. You hit 2 out of 2.
And they're both bad.
All right. Paulie just brought me in. He brings me in the weirdest news. Just on the page, where it's printed in just bold type, and it doesn't look like it came from anywhere. 16-year-old male arrested in the killing of Pamela Vitale, wife of TV legal analyst David Horowitz. That was in Martinez, California. So that's what we've been looking at on TV.
I have no idea what you're even talking about anymore. It's all left me. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, I can't believe you haven't put the Nature Boy at the top of your list.
Classy guy. Enjoys the finer things. Dresses like $1 million till he splits his own head open and covers his own suit in blood. But yeah, well, I would put the Nature Boy there.
Yeah, he just does that to help along the other wrestlers.
He does. He puts everybody over. He puts everybody over. You can't take that away from him, Fez. All right, let's take a break here. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Tonight on the Discovery Channel, it's a paranormal trip through time on the Discovery special, Ronaldo, the man who can see into the past.
Danger surrounds an infant child. There will be a kidnapping. It's the Lindbergh baby.
Ronaldo, the man who can see into the past. Watch as somehow history is revealed.
3 ships sail the ocean. The Nina, the Pinta, I believe the Santa Maria, it's also hazy. They are sailing towards a new world.
Simple parlor trick? Or has Ronaldo actually tapped into the hidden places in our past? You decide.
Roosevelt will not live out his 4th term.
Ronaldo, the man who can see into the past. Where do his gifts come from? And how is he so accurate? Find out tonight.
I see snow, so much snow. People laughing, playing. A short man on skis. And a large tree. He's not stopping. He's not stopping. Oh my God, we lose Sonny Bono.
Tonight on the Discovery Channel, history cannot hide.
A black man plays Major League Baseball. Does the name Jackie Robinson mean anything?
Ronaldo, the man who can see into the past. He's not the man of tomorrow. He's the man of yesterday.
There will be a war in the year 1812. Oh, I grow so weary. The portal to the past is closed.
The Discovery Channel. Entertain your brain.
Fez Show. Fez, Jenny Q emailed us at ronandfez@AOL.com that we are ubersexuals because we protested that circus animal thing that time. One of the radio stations we work for kind of made us go out and protect circus animals.
Well, you hate to see a bear's feet stapled to a unicycle.
I'm a big fan of a bear on a unicycle. There's nothing funnier to me than you get a bear and some kind of a thing, and I don't care if you got to drive a spike to. I mean, obviously, a bear can't balance himself on a unicycle, but you drive a spike through his foot, and he's just going to start trying to get away, and off he goes. He's up and down ramps. It's just adorable.
I guess if bears had that natural sense of balance, you would see it in nature.
Yeah.
Like log rolling or something like that.
Well, they do okay for themselves. You never see a bear falling down, Fez. They climb trees.
That's true, but they never go out on a branch like it's a high wire or anything.
Sure they do. They crawl right out, and then they kind of ride the tree down. Almost like they're parachuting. So you can't you can't really ever attack the athletic abilities of a bear. All right, be ready to be scared. Harry just took over from Earl and tapped out. Every time Harry walks into Earl's part and runs that board, he won't look up at us because he doesn't really want to be discovered doing it.
It just gives me a cringe factor
Yeah.
of like, oh, wait a minute, I walked up to the cockpit and there's nobody in there.
Hey, Fez, look, now your niece is driving the truck.
Oh, good. That makes me feel much better. There's a baby behind the wheel.
All right, hanging out with you guys today. Looks like Harry, everything's back to normal. Have we heard yet from the judges, Harry? 2 days in?
No, haven't heard from him. Although my phone was kind of jammed up. To be fair.
To be fair to who?
They couldn't leave voicemails on my phone.
Just so you know, you always had a problem with that, and you have office phones here. What a professional person does is give out a couple numbers, you know, or Earl's number.
Oh, we forgot to tell you, your phone isn't the only one on the planet.
No.
Alexander Graham Bell made a lot of them.
Could you imagine if you were like got one of the early phones? What's your phone number? 4. Just give me a call, man. Oh, I misdialed you. I dialed 5 by mistake. What was that again? I know there's only one number.
I tried to get there early. I really wanted to be 1. 2 at the least.
I got 40. I feel like an idiot.
Oh, double digits. No one's going to be able to remember that.
Now I'm at Klondike 5, 86,000.
That I never understood.
You don't have to. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to understand, Fez. You just dial. Now, don't you hate that you have to hit an area code for everything?
Yeah, 1 in the area code.
The what?
Area code.
Yeah, thank you. I just have to lock into a speed dial because I can't even remember numbers anymore. I can't sit around and try to remember 10 digits for everybody. It's too much.
I finally got everything programmed that way, where I can live like an ubersexual.
Yeah, until something happens, and then, you're like, man, I don't know how to call home.
It's 6. It's pound 6.
That's true. Just give me a pound 6. That's all I'm after right now. What else is happening, Fezzy?
In the town of High Point, North Carolina, you probably don't know this, Ronnie.
Yeah.
But that is the hometown for illiterate American Idol Fantasia Barrino.
I do know that because Earl's family's going there for their vacation next year. What are you mad about, Earl? You're going to High Point.
For Barrino days.
I didn't want anybody to know.
Oh, yeah, now everybody's going to show up. That's where Fantasia was born, in that dirt shack over there.
America's best kept secret. It's a hidden treasure.
Her mama made her dresses.
So I guess if you saw that her season of American Idol, they always do a thing where they go to the hometown and everyone's all excited.
Sure, it's great.
Well, she won American Idol. They put up big signs as you're heading into this little podunk town,
right,
saying home of American Idol winner Fantasia Barrino.
Yeah.
Well, she just has this new book out where she says, I went to school in High Point, North Carolina. I never learned to read.
Right.
She talked about how a lot of the kids there just gave up on their dreams, thinking they'll never get out of this little town.
Right, sure.
Some of the people at High Point took
And she got raped in 9th grade.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So a few people in High Point, North Carolina took this as all a bad thing, and they want the signs taken down.
Ah.
That says, welcome to the hometown of Fantasia Barrino, illiterate American Idol.
All right, so I can understand their point now. Because, like Jersey, what High Point needs to get over it. Jersey had to say, all right, even though Springsteen acts like we're shit, it's all we got. So let's stick with it. Born to Run will be our theme song. Run away from our state. Yeah, that's what we want people to think of.
I know when you drive into Dallas, there's that sign, "We Killed Kennedy."
No. So they have a sign like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're just trying to embrace their history.
Wow.
So they just want this thing taken down. They, since Fantasia said I was able to go
Right.
through the entire school system.
All right, Fezzy, let me tell you this, though, why we're bragging about hometowns, because I don't even know if you know this about me. And, Earl, get a damp rag so you don't pass out. My hometown of Chichester, Pennsylvania, the Marcus Hook section, because that's even not enough that we don't start to divide ourselves into more. We're like city-states there. The home and birthplace, are you ready for this? The man who changed professional football forever, Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Really?
The man who started the end zone dance is from my town. And nobody out there can beat that. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Do you see why I got such a great demeanor, Earl? Because I know the kind of town I come from. I know who my people are. And when we score, we do a funny little dance if we need to.
My hometown, the Garden State of the world, Corona, USA.
Uh-huh.
Final resting home of Mr. Louis Armstrong.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
nice.
That's a good one.
Do you go over all the time?
I used to live right down the block from his house. We used to pass it every single day. Used to see his widow. I think her name was Lucille.
Wow, that's very cool.
Working on the house. And my father used to tell me when we were growing, well, before I was born.
Don't bother the Armstrongs.
No, actually, they said he was the coolest guy. He would walk unaccompanied, say hello to everybody, hang out with the locals, bought kids ice cream, would play trumpet on the stairs for the
That's
kids.
very cool. Yeah, that's like
everybody loved them.
Those pictures of Willie Mays that you see playing stickball. Louis Armstrong's just out playing trumpet for the kids next door. Fez, you got anything to brag about, Pinellas Park?
In Pinellas Park, Florida, my hometown, making history just last year. That was where the entire Terry Schiavo case went down.
Oh, yeah, very cool.
A mile away from my parents' home.
All right, before that happened, now, what were you known for?
Then, let's see.
So this really...
That was our high point, a woman dying.
Before that, you had nothing, huh?
No.
So that's good for you. That's something to slap up there and feel good about. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Hicksville, New York, home of Billy Joel. Sorry.
All right, my only problem with that is I will fire anyone in my kitchen that I hear listening to Billy Joel. That's it for me.
We don't even have a kitchen here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if I did have a kitchen, I'm like my best friend right now. Well, it's good to have something to brag about. Even if it's, Billy Joel.
Generations of cooks have always understood in my kitchen, because it's in the original briefing when I introduce them to the rules, the absolute hard and fast rules of working in my kitchen. You will always show up in time. You will not be late. If you are late, I will send you home without pay. Second time you're late, you are fired. Rule number 2, there will be no Billy Joel and no Grateful Dead in my kitchen. I catch you visibly enjoying Billy Joel or the Grateful Dead anywhere, in any area that I control, meaning my kitchen, you, my friend, are fired. The camera person just told me they like Billy Joel. You're off this project.
Always hurts. It always hurts when somebody goes against you. Jimmy, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I just want to say my hometown is where Mr. Steven Seagal grew up.
Steven Seagal is Staten Island, right?
Yep, the Kung Fu man himself.
All right, but what part of Staten Island?
Eltonville.
All right. Works for you too, Bobby? That's yours?
He lives off of Highland Boulevard.
Yeah,
in,
still?
Eltingville.
Or did the
area.
Italians scare him? Didn't he get tied up in something where some Italians over there hurt his feelings?
I don't know. We don't talk about things that happen over there.
All right. Here's Eric. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I'm from Morristown, New Jersey, and we've got Gene Shalit.
That is not bad. If Gene Shalit, home of Gene Shalit, that would be a strong one. Yeah.
I'd always be checking for him at the movie theater.
Yeah. I still don't know if any of you guys have come close to Billy White Shoes Johnson. Because now we're talking about a legend, a man who said, you know what? I'm not only going to wear white shoes, but I want people to refer to me that way. And no one danced in the end zone before him.
He put the fun in the NFL.
He put the fun back in funk where it needed to go. Where it needed to go. Smitty, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how you doing? My hometown, Seaford, New York.
Yeah.
Home of Liberty DeVito, Billy Joel's drummer, punching out.
Wow, Liberty DeVito's hometown. Man, that might even pass mine. That's got me in. For me, that's more impressive than Billy Joel.
That's going to need a really wordy sign on the outside of town.
What if you came from some town where you had nothing to brag about? Nothing to brag about at all. It would be awful.
That'd be sad.
I couldn't live that way. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. I'd be one of those mayors that's saying, hey, we need to become like Macaroni Days or something. We've got to get something that we're known for.
You got to get like a big giant waffle out there that people can stop and visit.
Here is Wade. Wade, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Earl, you got to get someone new. Louis Armstrong's right down the block from me. He's in Flushing, 162nd and 42nd Avenue. So, Earl, you got to get someone new. Let's try again.
What's going on, Earl?
No, Louis Armstrong's been dead for over 30 years, and he lived on 107th between 32nd and 3rd. I mean, the house is a national landmark.
No, it isn't a national landmark.
Not a national. I mean, it's a city landmark. I'm sorry, but
I can't imagine that would be a national landmark.
It's a historical landmark.
Where is he buried?
He's buried in.
He's buried in Flushing. But
Why would they take him out of Corona? Why take him to Flushing?
I guess that was the closest burial ground. But
put him in the backyard like Elvis did. Why can't you be buried in the backyard or blackyard? I must put it. I get this.
White people are so scared of black people.
But the final resting place was, I mean, his final home, not his final resting place, was, he loved Corona.
Well, he was resting a lot. Well, who wouldn't love Corona? You get those ices.
Lemon Ice King.
Yeah. What is happening with your hurricane right now, Fez? It's whipping, it's moving through the Yucatan, and it's still going to go down and hit lower Florida, huh?
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to like bounce off the Yucatan, I guess, by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make that big, heavy right, and head into southern Florida on the Gulf Coast. So I think Punta Gorda was the place they were saying it was going to hit in Florida.
And then it looks like it's going to track up and just scrape along the whole eastern seaboard.
Yeah, I wonder if, like, by Monday, it should be back in the Atlantic out of Florida. I wonder if it'll pick up strength again. It's kind of cold.
Yeah, it's kind of cold, so I don't know how that works. But they said this could hit New England by the time it's done.
So it's just going to be the buzzsaw just heading up the coast. That's what we want, more rain. Just finally got the sun out again.
Fez, your death clock on the move. I'm going to get an update from Paulie to find out where you are. How you feeling about the dreams, though? You still nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a nervous. I know this Sunday's coming, and I keep thinking about things, and it's like I see things like on TV, sale ends the 23rd.
Right.
And I just take it personally.
Now, last night, you looked like you were having a lot of fun, and all of a sudden it felt like you needed to get home real quick, huh?
Yeah. Then there was like, it's almost like I have a Cinderella thing in my head, where it's like, all right, enough is enough. And when I need to leave, I really need to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I start jumping out of my skin.
Yeah, there's something odd about you, man. There's something weird about the dead boy.
I don't think the nickname Dead Boy helps.
Here's Paulie. Paulie, give us the update. What is the times? How much times does our Fez Whatley have left? Today, Paulie.
2 days. 11 hours, 14 minutes, and 35 seconds.
All right, is that tight, Fez? I had no idea.
See, that feels really, really close.
Yeah, that is.
I think this death clock is ticking faster.
I don't know if it is or not, but with you not even having a football game this weekend, that's weird for you, huh?
Yeah,
you don't even get to go out with football.
Yeah, I got the bye week with my Buccaneers. No Governor's bet or anything this week. But I will have my lock of the week tomorrow for the college football games.
Hey, here's some scary news for everybody. Remember we were talking about scientists were watching those gorillas the other day, now starting to use tools. They were using sticks and stuff like that. Now an infant gorilla in the Congo sanctuary has been smashing palm nuts between two rocks to extract oil. So this thing has figured out, hey, I want to get some of the oil out of the palm nut. It's so hard to open up a nut. I'll put it here. I'll get the other rock and bang it together, and off I go.
Figured this out. Next thing you know, it's going to be using that oil for cooking in primitive pots and pans.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what's happening in front of us, and the fact that we're not getting our armies together and kill these gorillas now while we have a chance. I think even Chrissy Hine, who's been very big into PETA, I'm going to speak for her, when I think she's afraid of gorillas.
Well, this is also a baby gorilla.
Mhm.
So it's like, wait a minute, all right, here's a new generation in evolution.
Yeah.
Where it's the baby gorilla. It's like, wait a minute, we have to check all the baby gorillas to see if this is something this new generation has? Tool-using skills?
I had no idea they evolved this fast. That's what freaks me out. How quickly the evolution seems to be working. Where, again, in no time at all, you're going to hear about, we managed to teach a gorilla how to fly a plane and drop bombs. Now the bombs will be dropped by the gorillas.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Once they've figured out they use these rocks for tools, now it's wide open. Once you figure out you can use a rock for that, then it's, I can tie a rock to a stick and make a hatchet out of it or a hammer or something. And it all starts flowing. It just opens up.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, I got Chuck Yeager as my next-door neighbor in Grass Valley, California.
That's a big one, Chuck Yeager. That's very, very cool, Fez. The man who broke the sound barrier. Speed. King of speed.
That's very cool. That's statue time.
Yeah.
You put that up in your hometown.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy? Chris.
I'm fine. Alan Jackson, the country singer, he's from my hometown of Connersville, Georgia.
I don't know what to say to you. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I guess if you listen to country, it is.
Then enjoy it, okay, my friend?
All right, thanks.
All right.
I don't know if that's statue time.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
How's it going?
Yeah.
I am from the hometown of Bill Withers.
Well, you know what? You can keep on using him
That's right.
until you use him up.
And there ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Let me tell you, Bill Withers, that's big. Lovely Day, was that one of his hits?
I think so.
Yeah.
Lean on Me, definitely.
Lean on Me? Yeah, that's gigantic.
Yeah.
All right, that makes that Alan Jackson thing look like shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
My friend, yes, feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. But my answer ain't all that use me stuff. I won't spread the news that if it feels this big getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up.
Yeah, that's big.
Cool thing is they just reissued the first Bill Withers album.
Is that right?
I think this is on it too. Yeah, they reissued all the albums, which are great.
Sit me right down and he talked to me.
This might be the greatest song of all time.
He told me
Everybody's trying to explain it to him.
not to let you just walk on me.
He says, fuck it. Do it.
And I'm sure he meant well.
The odd thing about Bill Withers was he started really late in the business. He was like in his 30s.
Nice.
Had a 10-year run and then walked away. Said, I had enough. And he's been gone ever since.
If you only knew, you'd wish that you were in my shoes. You just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up.
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez. Body.
Hey, buddies.
Hey, body.
I am from Edison, New Jersey, childhood home of little Jimmy Norton.
Hey, that could be big after this weekend, Fuzzy.
That's right.
I'm Chris, and I'm on the radio.
Yeah, there you go. Good stuff, Chris.
Jimmy Norton's HBO show is going to be on this Friday night at midnight. That's midnight going into Saturday.
You staying up for that one, Fez, with a little bag of popcorn and your jammies with the footies still in them?
That's the night I let myself stay up late. I will be enjoying that.
And you're not going to make yourself like, oh, my God, I've got to get out of here like you did last night? I've got to go!
I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Somebody brought this up to me, Fez, that maybe you need a pet. Maybe one of your things is that you don't have anything to go home to. That maybe if you had a cat or a fish or a bird or something.
You know, I've thought of like a puppy on more than one occasion, and then I always think my parents just had so many damn animals that I can't enjoy a pet. They're just such a pain in the ass to me.
But it seems like you don't go out much, right?
Right.
Who do you talk to? You talk to the wall? Are you talking out loud, or you just sit quietly for 12 hours?
Sometimes I'll talk to myself. Yeah.
Crazy.
I let myself know it's dinner time.
Is that what you say, Fez Marie? It's time for you to get a little something to eat. Of course, while he's saying it, his mouth's already full. Because he doesn't go anywhere without a bag of fucking turnips.
They're good.
He's chewing on raw turnips in that house of his. So how would you say it? Like, let's suppose that I just bugged your house. What would I hear you say to yourself? And I want you to be honest.
Yeah, you would hear something like, all right, let's get something to eat, Fez. Yeah, you would hear things like that.
You fucking psycho.
You know,
you call yourself Fez?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
You're psychotic.
And the most times you would hear is like if I spill something or drop something, lose something,
right?
And you'll hear a lot of "Way to go, Fezzy." So yeah, and that's totally true. I'm being totally honest here. Yeah, I will talk to myself around the house. I'll get on the computer. You'll hear a let's see what we have here.
Maybe you need a robot to talk to. Yeah.
Yeah, I will talk to the computer. Like, if I can't find anything interesting in the news, I'll just start saying, give me something here. Just talking to it.
I don't know, Fezzy. Maybe you need an animal.
Well, I know I can't have a dog in my building. That's off limits.
You'll eat it. You'll be so hungry, you'll just eventually eat it. It's be like...
let's get something for dinner, Fez.
You know, you live next to a Vietnamese family. You're like, hey, how's your dog? Oh, delicious. No, I don't mean that way.
The pet's name is Leftovers.
Stop it. You don't think you do well with a fish or something?
Fish might be the way to go.
He's a city fish, but he's loving it up here.
Just call it Gil.
Gil?
Then I could say, hey, let's get something for dinner, Gil.
Yes.
Instead of Fez.
Yes. Gil, where did I put my car keys? And you won't seem like such a whack fucking job.
Way to go, Gil.
Right. All right, I'll have Bobby pick you up goldfish tomorrow. There's a lot of pet stores around here. Oh, you got something for him, Bobby?
He looks like a guy with like a turtle.
Oh, turtle.
A turtle stinks way too bad. I can't do a turtle.
The thing is, sometimes you can sip its little D.
You got to get it to come out of its shell.
Have you ever had your own pet, something for yourself, Fez?
Yeah, I had hamsters that I killed. Yeah.
That when you were a little kid?
Yeah.
So you were so mad that you didn't get a dog, you killed the hamsters. Here's what I think of it, Mom.
I had 2 hamsters that I killed, and I also got put in charge of watching my sister's guinea pig while she was out of town.
Right.
That thing, it was day 2 of watching it. She was gone for like a week. That thing went paws up on day 2. I went into their feet, and I was like totally going to take care of that thing.
Right.
You know, really, this is cool. I love the way it whistled.
Right.
And I thought, this is cool. I like this guinea pig. And that thing had its little claws all pointing towards the ceiling.
So turtle, not out of the thing. Maybe a fish?
Yeah, maybe a fish.
What about a bird? Maybe you're a bird guy.
We had a bad situation with a bird as a kid.
What happened?
Our dachshund.
You ever have a good day?
No, not with pets.
Okay.
Our dachshund got our parakeet.
So maybe it's a fish for you.
Yeah, fish. Fish I could deal with. Maybe. Are those Nemo fish out of style already?
No, get yourself a Nemo fish. You can name it Lonely Pathetic Homebound.
That's too long.
Then just call yourself that.
Time to get some dinner, Lonely Pathetic Homebound. That doesn't roll off my tongue easy.
At the very least, let me call Meals on Wheels and have them come by and check on you.
I would love that.
I know.
Oh, man, that would be someone knocking on my door with hot turkey and gravy.
You know who loves Meals on Wheels and gets it every Thanksgiving? A Superstar. And he's going, I go, what do you got planned for Thanksgiving? He's going, oh, it's great. Meals on Wheels come by. And he thought his dad was doing something, you know. They were going big time for Thanksgiving. So he was all excited about it.
That's got to seem fancy. Someone shows up with a meal and wrapped in aluminum foil.
I could barely break his heart, but I had to do it.
You told him?
No good.
Was good, now no good.
And then I told him you're not really all that needed. Somebody had to mention it to him.
Why?
I don't know. What else am I going to say? Hey, Sean, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddies. How you doing?
Good.
I got one for you. I spent a good portion of my childhood in Wichita, Kansas, which was quite possibly one of the most boring places on earth. But we have Don Johnson and Kirstie Alley. So Don Johnson would have been cool back in the 80s when Miami Vice was on TV, but now we don't claim him anymore, I don't think. But to make up for the lack of both of their talent, we have Joe Walsh from the Eagles.
You're not going to beat the whole Joe Walsh thing.
Oh, no. Joe Walsh is great.
Yeah, that's gigantic. Why waste our time with the middle act, Don Johnson, when you got Joe Walsh? The only Eagle that people actually go, hey, he seems fun. Ed, you're on Ron and Fez, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I had a hamster one time. Actually, it was my sister's, and when I killed it, accidentally, I got pissed off at her and shot it out of my potato cannon.
All right, well, here's the thing. If we get Fez a hamster, we know where it's going to end up. In his ace, again.
I promise to keep this one in the habit trail.
And I'll be, the habit trail will go in there, too.
He's got to get in there somehow.
All right, Fez, this just came in. I'm not even, luckily I have Olger being as a producer for me, because I'm not going to get this from my team. Game between Miami Dolphins and Kansas City Chiefs, the Monday night game, right? Well, they're worried about it, of course, with the hurricane coming our way. So they've moved that to Friday night.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So we got Friday night football.
We got Friday night football, which to me seems more exciting than Monday night football, because you really will be in a drinking mood Friday night.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You stay up late.
Yeah, you can stay up late. That's true.
And then I think the Monday night game was the Falcons and the Jets.
All right, what game did we have there? Was it the Sunday night game? When was this game due?
I'm not sure when. It was a Sunday game. I don't know when on Sunday the Dolphins were playing the
Chiefs. So
Chiefs.
now we got Friday night games. We got college night games on Saturday, Sunday night game, and Monday night game. That's perfect.
It's the perfect weekend. Yeah. It's finally been put all together.
Hey, Phil, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy? Philly.
Hey.
Hey.
Fezzy, I got a bet for you. How about a trouser snake?
See what he did there, Fez?
Yeah, he twisted some words there. Did a turn of a phrase.
He turned it all around on you, didn't he?
He got me good.
Yeah, let's take a break. We're right back, Ron and Fez.
In the year 2025, due to a massive climate change and constant encouragement from special ed teachers, special needs citizens of every continent were able to take over the planet.
If retards ruled the world,
we are now in charge of the whole planet, plus America. You have to do what we say, and no more teasing.
Retards running the world. It's like something out of a bad dream.
And we're forced to answer their every whim. Today I had to give a retard another birthday party. It's his third one this week.
You're lucky. They got me trying to build a house out of marshmallow peeps. Then they get mad when it falls down. Fucking retards.
And starting tonight, we get to crawl in bed with you anytime there is thunder outside or other scary things. And maybe we could build a tent with some blankets.
Why don't we just make a run for it?
We'd never make it. They're too fast.
That's right. I forgot about all those years of them walking around on their tiptoes. It's like trying to outrun a kangaroo.
Hey, you mister, right there. I need your help now.
Who, me?
Yeah, I have a special job for you.
If it's trying to teach you how to ride a bike again, you can forget it.
No, this is better. I need you to cut my toenails. They're too long and they keep tearing my socks. See?
Oh, God, they're hideous. Your toenails look like big, thick, disgusting Ruffles potato chips.
I like potato chips.
No way am I doing this.
You will do it or you will pay the price.
Forget it, retard.
I warned you. Now you have to play the tickle game with me. Come on, tickle my belly. Tickle my belly.
What?
Just do it, man. It'll get you out of cutting those toenails.
Here, let me pull my shirt up.
Oh, your stomach. It's so fat and hairy. And your belly button smells like an open sewer.
Tickle me now.
It's a madhouse! A madhouse!
If retards ruled the world.
Yes.
It's the Ron and Fez show. Hanging out with you today. It is Thursday. Paulo wants to talk with us. Paulo, your life's a movie.
Hey, Paulo, your life's a movie.
From the legendary Ron and Fez studios in a predominantly white neighborhood, Ron and Fez presents Showtime with the Paulo.
Hello, you're on the air.
Paulo, your life's a movie. How you doing?
Your life's a movie, too. Are you ready for a big weekend, Fez?
Yes.
All right.
All right, that's good. You know, we got a lot of movies. You got
Oh, sure.
Oscar bait like North Country. You got Shop Girl. You got Doom. You got Stay. You got
No,
I didn't say anything about. You know, North Country is the big Oscar movie, but actually the one I enjoy probably the most is Shop Girl.
Shop Girl you like. Now,
Yeah.
Paulo, do you know that I happened to walk by them and met all the people from that the other day?
Oh, really?
yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
That's exciting.
So you like the film?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's Steve Martin, you know, and Bill Murray, obviously two of the, you know, Skyans or giants in the industry of comedy.
Fez is always a big fan of his.
Yes.
Are you going to the film?
Of course I am.
Oh, it should be great.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad everybody's enjoying themselves. Now, the thing is that, you know.
I like tickling the balls.
What are you talking? Whose balls?
You got it.
What's going on? All right. Steve Martin is the writer.
Yeah.
He wrote a little book called Shop Girl.
A novella. A novella is what it's called, right, Fez?
Yes.
All right.
And, you know, it's Claire Danes. I mean, he's actually talked big talk. He's saying that she can, you know, she should get an Oscar.
You think
know.
she'll get an Oscar?
No,
Fez?
I mean,
I don't think so, Ron.
You don't think so?
Not right now, Ronnie.
Okay. Anyway, the you know, it's
that hurt like a dick in the ass.
So,
that hurt like a dick in the ass.
I know. We heard you, Fez.
Yes.
All right.
I think I'm being you know, effed with. That's what I think's happening here.
Why? In what way?
I think Fez isn't there.
This is not a soundboard. It's me, Fezzy.
Yeah, Gail, go away. Okay.
It's me, Fezzy.
What's going on with your wife?
What? Gail, I said I was going to be on.
Why did you dismiss her?
Because she knew I was going to be on the line.
Yeah.
I mean, she wouldn't even let me go to the bathroom. Now I'm sitting here holding it. Hi. So Fez is on the soundboard. I got it.
No.
This is not a soundboard. It's me, Fezzy.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Anyway.
Yes.
Shop Girl. I'm going to. Shop Girl, Steve Martin. Obviously, it's a romantic.
Check out my man titties.
It's a romantic comedy.
What's going on with your wife?
She was just passed out on the chair a few minutes ago, and now she's up.
Whore?
Why didn't you tell her that she's dismissed?
She came by, and she knows I'm on the phone, and then she comes through the glass door, starts screaming at me.
Why does she do that?
It's cock time.
Because I gave a little bit of a hand wave.
Oh. Try to annoy her for me, Paulo.
Probably it won't work now because, I mean, at this point...
Too drugged?
She's, let's see, where is she? She's not even in the room now.
Yeah.
She's gone. So she wandered off to the other wing.
The other wing. Act like you live in a manch.
It's large enough.
All right, so you like this film or no?
Yeah, I did like the film. I mean, obviously it has its weaknesses because, Steve Martin wrote it, and he had the biggest weakness is that, you've got Jason Schwartzman, and you've got Claire Danes, and they both have these weird dreams and what to be as far as jobs, and then that kind of doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know even what you're talking about.
In other words, I don't know why I'm hearing an echo, but okay.
Is there any films that guys would go see this weekend?
Well, there's Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, Doom, obviously, from the video game.
A nice video game, but do you want to see it as a film? And I don't remember all those monsters in Doom.
Yeah, I mean, every video game movie has been horrible up to this point, and actually, it's an improvement. It's you got The Rock, so it's not about acting because if they're going to hire The Rock, it's not about acting. But the actual concept, probably the best part of Doom is when they actually just say, hell with the story, let's just do a first-person shoot 'em up for about 20 minutes, where they just start walking through the halls and start shooting all the monsters.
Right, which I wouldn't mind seeing that film, or even having a video game.
And, as far as the video game movie, the plot does actually get kind of interesting in the last half hour because they do a few switches and this and that. And
so The Rock is a real star now, right?
No. He blew his
B-star?
career. He blew his career. I mean, there's no chance. I mean, yeah, whatever opportunities he had to become a big star are pretty much gone. But, I mean...
How did he blow it? With this movie?
Not with this movie. I mean, here he's trying to go back to basics. But, he did that stupid thing with John Travolta where he tried to act gay.
Right.
That was horrible.
And that ruined it for him?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I think everybody thinks he's gay now.
All right, anything else?
Yes, well, we got North Country. You got North Country, which is, the big Oscar bait, and that's Charlize Theron. And,
Does she get naked in this?
No. But Claire Danes does get naked in Shop Girl.
How naked? Frontal?
It's a nice ass shot. I mean, it's she just lays there and you get to just, actually luxuriate in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Did you batch in the theater again?
I wouldn't say that I batched in the theater. I think I might have wet my pants a little.
Uh-huh.
But,
all right. Some leakage.
And as far as Charlize Theron, this is a serious film. She doesn't get naked. And her acting is actually exceptional and good. And she's really proving herself as an actress. The film itself
You're proving yourself too, Paulo.
Oh, yeah, I know. The fact is...
Hey, Pat, you're on with Paulo. His life's a movie.
Steve Martin's a jerk no more. He's going shopping for Oscar.
Was that the blurb you would give it, Paulo?
It's actually surprisingly subtle and interesting. As I say, it's one of those, played
Here's
men.
Fez's best friend, Eastside Dave.
Oscar Shop Girl. Steve Martin's going to have a dirty, rotten Oscar. How's your wife, Paulo, though?
Yeah.
Is that true? Is he going to have a dirty, rotten Oscar?
I think.
Is that what's finally going to get you published, Paulo?
Yeah.
Look,
a blurb like that?
Bill Murray got no respect, and Steve Martin will get no respect. No one will give
Because Rodney Dangerfield didn't get any respect.
No. I don't understand it.
Here's Joe. Joe, you're on with Paulo.
Dwayne Johnson gives a rock-solid Oscar performance in Doom. Get.
That is good. And I did notice he's trying now to call himself Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's how Regis brought him out today.
Okay, so he's easing out of it. He's Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, right. You know why? He's got to pay Vince for The Rock.
Oh.
Vince gets a payday, everything he does for The Rock.
Right. And, I mean, frankly, how can you give an Oscar to a man who calls himself The Rock?
Well, I'm just going by your Oscar blurbs, and they're pretty good.
And so, I mean, the fact is that Steve Martin...
What about... the competition is doomed when The Rock starts to roll.
I mean, it wouldn't put me surprised. I mean, the Oscars have gone downhill a lot lately.
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock walks up there one day and has to thank Vince McMahon. Probably.
Because The Rock is on a roll to Oscar.
This one goes out to Brother Vince. Thank you for everything you've done. Thanks to everybody in the corporation who was there for me. Here is Patrick. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Will Doom pull out
Oh, we lost you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And it sounded like you were going places, too.
It's yeah,
I feel bad about it.
You know, I know but the thing is, we're mocking The Rock because obviously he'll never win an Oscar. I mean, he'll never have to worry about.
You never know. With some of your Oscar blurbs, maybe he'll get one.
He'll never have to have that speech in his pocket.
All right, Earl's got something to add.
You know, I would have said that after the great cinematic masterpiece that was Booty Call. I would have said Jamie Foxx will never win an Oscar.
You know?
And he didn't deserve that one. It was hideous. I watched that film going, oh, stop it. It's like watching the Saturday Night Live sketch.
Every Jamie Foxx movie that he made, on his own, was just horrendous.
Would you say this? The fox is on the run after another Oscar.
Yeah, but in any case, getting back to The Rock, he's not. He does. There's no way that he can.
How about this? Dwayne the bathtub. It's gonna be filled with Oscars.
I mean, can he call himself something else besides The Rock just to get away from that contract?
Why doesn't he call himself the mulatto? Is that what you're after, Polo? Take your fucking racism out of it. I got no time for it.
He'll be winning a mulatto Oscars.
Oh, I like that.
It's not, I mean, that would obviously be looking for trouble if he did that. And I'm not trying to be racist in any way.
No. Oh, it's working out for you.
I understand. So anyway, North Country, that is an Oscar bait. She's worthy of an Oscar, though the film is just basically hate men type of movie, because men are just scum.
Right.
Scum. And because she's coming to work in the mine and
she's in the mine?
Yes, in the iron mines.
This year they'll be mining for Oscar gold.
And Francis,
will North Country be headed west to Los Angeles for the Oscars?
All right, you went a long way for it, but it kind of finally worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Frances McDormand is in there. She's redoing the accent that she won the Oscar.
Harry, what did I tell you about thinking ahead of the show? Finding out where it's going. Staying on top of it. Thank you. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
After his performance in Doom, Rock's gonna be smelling what Oscar is cooking.
Very nice point. Is that what you're saying, Polo?
I say that if he goes to the Oscars, he should not even bother writing a speech. That's my blurb.
So who is going to get one?
I'm not saying that right now. I can tell you that Charlize Theron and Frances McDormand could earn Capote.
She'll be throwing an Oscar party.
I have to admit.
What's that from?
Throne.
Oh,
Throne. I'm trying to answer you as Polo.
But Throne.
Philip Seymour Hoffman as Capote, he could win.
He's going to be seeing more Oscars than he ever has before.
Fill up his car with Oscars.
Capote, this fat little fag is going to have some Oscars. It doesn't work. It didn't work. It's just a fat little fag joke.
And I mean,
Tim understands. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy? Timmy.
Hey, what's up?
Go ahead, lay it on us.
New LA story. Steve Martin wins an Oscar.
New LA story.
I mean, Shop Girl, I mean, getting back to that, is an enjoyable film, and it's got some subtleties and some nice...
How about this? Shop Girl for an Oscar dress!
So I'm not sure right now if it's a little talking Oscars. I mean, because Steve Martin probably won't win because the Oscars hate the.
Close the shop, girl. Be back after Oscar.
Then you've got Dakota Fanning this week.
She's gonna be fanning an Oscar flame.
With Kurt Russell and Chris Christopherson.
He'll be rustling up a couple of more Oscars.
And Elizabeth.
Paul, you're on with Paulo.
I got an Oscar blurb here.
Sure.
Charlize keeps her Oscar there on the mantle.
We'll have another one.
You're constantly turning. I know you're enjoying, but I want you to turn. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
The Rock's going to need to make Samoa room in his trophy case for an Oscar.
Samoa room? Because he's Samoan? 866-766-0339. Paulo's telling us that Oscar season has started, so he's starting his Oscar blurbs.
And you have a big...
Sure, last but not sure least, she wins an Oscar.
Oh, you're back. Fez is back now. There's no doubt about it.
There's a big movie out this week with Ewan McGregor and,
You and me are going to an Oscar party, McGregor.
Yeah, Gail, you want to come over here and talk to me?
Tell her she's pathetic.
Gail, what are you doing to me? Yeah, I know you can't find your phone because you were half asleep.
And tell her she's pathetic.
You're pathetic. What are you doing? You want to talk here?
Tell her to look in her ass.
You want me to call you? Okay, I'm calling you.
Bring
Suey.
Okay, goodbye.
Good one.
So,
Look who's wearing the pants now since you got her medicated. I'm proud of you.
I know.
So what else are you pushing now, Polo?
No, you got Stay out this week with Ewan McGregor and Ryan Gosling. And that's also Oscar bait.
Here's Paulie. Paulie, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy? Paulie.
Pretty soon, Steve Martin's going to be the man with 2 Oscars.
I mean, it's a
shut
subtle,
up, that girl.
It's a subtle film, and
Sure it is.
I'm not sure if everyone, it's a.
It should do well come Oscar season, though, according to your blurbs. Here's Joe. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
That didn't even have Oscar in it.
Then you've got a
best one so far.
Then you've got Val Kilmer as a gay detective in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kill more Oscars and put them on your wall. Who else is in that?
Robert Downey Jr. is.
Robert Downey Jr. is going to pack Oscar in a crack pipe and take a big hit off it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things coming
Get
out.
Downey on your knees and thank God for Oscar.
Where's your gig? You don't do it. You never do it anymore. Here's Tim. Tim from Buffalo. You're on with Paulo. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Somebody needs to shoot her in the face if she can't find her phone. Good.
Yeah.
Shoot her in the face because she can't find a phone.
And she's in the other end of the house still looking.
In the other wing? In the West Wing?
Someone give the dog a phone.
No, I mean, if we're really talking Oscars...
I don't know how you would ever fuck her. You're married to a pig.
She's not a pig. She's a psychotic maniac, okay?
I couldn't even work up a piss for her.
I'm a real man. I can do it.
You're an Uber. You're an Uber male.
That's right. I can do it. I can...
Here's Will. Will, you're on with Paulo.
Capote's going to say, it's true, man. You won an Oscar.
It's true, man.
It's not easy. Capote voice, so that he gets a lot of points saying it's
That's true.
You got to sort of do it like a baby. And Capote.
Oh, God, I'm so uncomfortable. And Fez, I see your nipples got hard.
It's so dead on.
Right, listen, here's
Yes,
the pig back.
what?
Wild boar.
I understand you.
Say, shut up.
Well, come here. If you talk to them, I can't look for the phone if you don't talk to them.
No.
Well, what do you do? I called you. But I did call you.
Tell her you hope she dies.
Gail, you really want me? I don't want that.
He almost did.
He thinks I'm his conscience.
For a
He's hearing
second,
that voice
I had
again.
I had one guy on one shoulder and the other guy on the other shoulder.
Right. Fez is your good angel.
Yeah. Say
Kiss
something
her.
nice. Oh, come here, baby. All right, she's
Wasn't
back.
that the name of the pig?
She went to the other end of the wing.
Yeah, sure you did.
And, truly
chicken
Capote
wing.
voice is a hard voice to do, and I have a problem with it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on with Paulo.
Looks like Ewan McGregor is going to be Ewan in an Oscar.
Some of the new guys, they struggle. They struggle with some of these things. Oh, yeah, where's his hooray for Hollywood, too? It should feel more festive around here. David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Paulo's wife is going to medicate her an Oscar party.
They
Yeah,
love
it would
you,
be-
Paulo.
It would be great to be little bowls of pills everywhere.
I would. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir now, my friend. You're preaching to the choir.
You know.
Here's Anthony. You're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, this face?
Paulo's wife.
Me.
Paulo wants.
Oh, I fucked up. Let it go.
That's what you get for piss face.
Stupid. I thought it was piss bag anyway.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Hey, Randy, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Big ass 307, butt ass.
Way to go old school for us. What do you got?
It's no top secret that Val Kilmer will win an Oscar.
No top secret. That was his first film.
But I
like
do
80.
think Claire Danes does a great performance, and I do think that her ass.
You know, Fez, I just met her the other night, and what I tell you, Fez, she's a thin girl, but she's got an ass like a globe.
I know, and they really feature the ass. I mean,
I can't blame them.
And she just lays there on the bed, ass up.
I almost went over and spanked one on her. She
So
looks so good.
It's Claire Danes will win an Oscar.
What's that mean?
It's clear.
Oh, I got you now. This is good stuff you're coming up with, Paulo.
I thank you.
This is going to get you published finally.
But it's still early in the season, but nonetheless, I think. And of course, you went and saw after the history of violence, and that.
No, I haven't seen it yet. Me, Mikey D, and Fez and Earl were supposed to go, and Fez has been acting like such a brat over this Mikey D thing. He's not even talking to me anymore. I'm not even hearing from him, Fez.
Well, that's his choice.
Earl, let's book him, and I'm going to lock these studio doors until Fez and Mikey D fight this out. They cry and hug, and it's over.
I will tunnel my way out of the studio. I'll find a way.
You little rat. You better not tunnel your way through that wall. Hey, Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Good, buddy.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Steve Martin knows that dead men don't wear Oscars.
Some of you people, I think you're making fun of Paulo's voice, too.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll do Truman Capote. I'm going to try and do Truman Capote just to see if I can give you an approximation of how difficult it is. It's just, you sort of have to get that gay baby thing going.
Yes, you told us.
I'm Truman Capote. I said, what? Did you find the phone? Time what?
Your idiot friend.
Oh, now you're getting nasty again. What is your problem? I know you can't find the phone.
The time's going.
What do you mean time? What do you got? You got it? Do you have an appointment or something? You just woke up on the chair.
I have.
You have no appointment.
We created one for today.
No, you didn't create one. We went to 3 doctor's appointments yesterday, and you were asleep at every one.
Give me your phone.
I called. Yeah, fine. Here, take the phone. Take the phone. We have no appointment. If you want to find, I've called your phone incessantly, and there's no phone. Do you understand?
Check the messages.
There was no messages to check. I'm trying to find your phone.
It's Miller time.
Are you having a good time?
No.
She's not.
Ask her what's wrong.
What's wrong? What's wrong? She's gone now. She got my phone.
She is such a keeper.
Thank you.
She's going to win a Percocet of Oscars.
I'll tell you, that idiot friend thing hurt my feelings a little bit.
No, well, because, you started with her last time. You had a nice conversation when you had to bring up all kinds of stuff like abortion.
Yeah, but, no, she brought up that you forced her into abortions.
How would Ron know to bring that up?
After even the second abortion, you weren't there with the car, and she had to take a subway back uptown.
But you could have
all the way to Dykeman.
You could have steered the conversation into more pleasant areas. Number over where?
Just yell, this is why I
You're
forced you into
not going
abortions.
to Mystic Hair today. You're going next Tuesday.
Mystic Hair. She's getting a weave job.
No, it's after 1 in the afternoon.
What time does the abortion clinic open?
She just yelled, do I got to be somewhere at
You
9:30?
went yesterday
4
to
hours.
the
She's
doctor.
so fucked up on pills, she doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't know. You have my phone now. Call it. I have something very important. It's important. Look. Yes. Yeah, what?
Dead
Because
brains.
you couldn't get along with them? Did it ever occur to you you're a dead brain brat? Whatever.
What'd she say?
She didn't have anything.
Just let her know this is why you force her to have abortions.
I don't want to bring that up. This is why this is happening.
Right.
Ask her where the baby is. Where's the baby?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, now I can see. This is the one subject
that bothers you because you know you were wrong.
Yes, I understand, and that's true.
It's not the guy's choice ever, to have or not have.
And you should never perform the procedure yourself,
Look,
Polo.
I was very clear, and, to a certain degree I was tricked into,
Sex?
No, not sex, but I mean that everything...
Yeah, she lied to you to make you marry her.
No, this was the baby thing. I thought we were safe.
Right. You thought it was an erase because it smelled the same as everywhere else.
I'm in favor of anything that gets her a shower, baby or otherwise.
In other words, I was under the impression that she was on the pill.
Right.
So I
was under the impression no man would want to have sex with her.
No, she's very attractive, and she's very...
Yeah, sounds it.
Where's my phone? You want to be with those idiots instead of me!
Those brain-dead brats!
But you see, it was...
Does she still blame me and Fez for her father's death?
Yes.
The Whoremaster?
Yes. And this is the problem. If you really would just steer things into a pleasant area,
right,
you could turn this around.
That's what we're trying to do. We want to be her friend.
I understand. But you had your one chance to talk to her. She was very up on the drugs.
I know, she was great.
And you turned it right to abortion.
I'm telling you right now, I want to take the same drugs she's taking. Happy pills.
And I told you it wouldn't take much to get her into the angry, crazy Gail mode.
I know. I tell you, she's got more personality.
She's got a
little
big
more moxie
bottle of
this
brandy
way.
in the house now.
Oh, good. OD. This is what kills me. Belushi died from pills, and this woman we can't bring down.
He is unkillable.
Yeah,
She's
I know.
much bigger than Belushi, though.
No, it's not the size. It's just she has an iron heart.
We got to drop her on a rack. Here's Dean. You're on Ron and Fez.
Won't fit.
I'd like to take a Xanax to his wife's jugular.
Some of these things sound like more blurbs about your wife. Here's Rudy. Oh, I'm sorry. First, let's go to your wife, Gail. Hey, Gail, hello, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. If you can't have any pudding, how can you eat your meat? Hello.
She actually, we actually had a lot of boxes of pudding in the house.
I bet.
And
most of them are, she puts on her thighs.
I'm trying to clear out the shelves, Cause
I saw the empty ones around the bathtub.
And so I started to make a lot of pudding, and then, and she knew that she bought more pudding. The whole point was to get rid of the pudding.
Why is all this pudding in here? I don't work all day so you can eat pudding!
I love she gets up in the afternoon and screams she's late for 9:30.
I don't know why she's in such a rotten mood. It's because she's drinking today.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to give her a bunch of pills.
Tell her you're going to pour all the booze down the drain. That'll go drive her crazy.
Gail, I'm going to pour all the booze down the drain.
Pour myself down.
Oh, she's not witty.
See, she doesn't even know you can't fit in the drain.
Yeah.
Hire
more pudding.
A plumber, he said.
Hire a plumber.
The booze is not going to stop the drain up. I will.
Chunky booze.
Just the fighting. That must go in there constantly. Hey, Tom. Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Hey, buddy.
I got a history of violence at Polo's house for an Oscar.
Oh, I do.
There's a history of violence at Polo's house.
I do understand
The
it.
Bonaducci should actually give up their therapy session for you, too.
Yeah.
Well, Bonaducci's in crazy.
Your house sounds like Danny Bonaducci was married to himself.
How much longer? Hours. I'm on the phone for hours. Hours.
Plural.
4 hours. Are you gonna? Do you want me to look for your phone? Come over here and get on the phone, and I'll look for your phone. You found your phone. Hallelujah! Hosanna in the highest.
He's every bit as bad as her.
Wouldn't you love to have the house next door?
Yeah.
To listen to that all day.
You know what? I would think, hey, I should have had a better job. That's why
you
I'm living
understand
here.
now. It's when she's really effed up.
Yeah.
and then I have to just start screaming, "Come back in the bedroom, please!"
How many times have the cops just showed up?
Oh, it's been out of control because she keeps setting the alarm off.
And she'll dial 911 and start screaming at them.
No, but yeah.
The refrigerator alarm.
Now
that was my house.
They know if they have a boring evening and the alarm goes off at the house, let's go visit Gail.
Right.
You know, because, you're mixing this and that. Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
If she didn't abort the baby, they could have named him Oscar.
That's sad. That's
But I would say if I was going to see any movie this week, I would see Shop Girl. It's not a perfect, but it's very interesting and unusual.
Perfect film, huh? Nice.
I said it's not.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Truman Capote says Paul's wife's going to go off her medication and he's going to be in cold blood.
It took a while to get there.
I'm Truman Capote. How are you? I can't quite get it.
You're very, very close.
I
wonder, Paulo, but what would it be like if instead of being a writer, he was a singer? What if Truman Capote was singing Benny and the Jets? You're so fucking weird.
I can't believe he's working on this constantly.
Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies.
Yeah.
7022 here.
Way to go with school.
Ewan McGregor, Obi want to kill Polo's wife.
Oh, jeez, you shit the bed. You shit the bed.
Oh. So she's in the other room just screaming. You've really got her worked up now. Thanks. Now I got hours of fun.
Try to chase her.
Can you walk towards her?
Okay, I'm going to try and let her know that she's disturbing me.
Yeah, good.
Gail, you're disturbing me! Oh, she used the word. Bad word now.
Say, you tell her she can't talk that way on the
radio.
You
can't talk like that! I'm on the radio! So you can't. She's too far away now.
Where does she wander off to?
It's a large labyrinth of hallways. And, we have the downstairs dungeon.
Yeah. That's where you keep the fetuses.
And then she just walks out into the woods sometimes, just carefully looking over one shoulder, back at the cameraman.
Bigfoot?
Big Sasquatch.
So I mean...
Sasquatch.
Are you excited? Are you going to go see History of Violence or Shop Girl this week?
I'm going to go see Shop Girl because I met Steve Martin and now I'm obsessed. That's the only reason. I feel like I have to, keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going and, maybe build a relationship. But I think he's at the stage of his career and the stage of his life where he's searching. And that's kind of what this movie is. He's searching. He's middle-aged. He's getting old.
Shut up.
Like a crazy woman looking for a phone.
All right, nothing to see this weekend. Thank you very much, Paulo.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you next week. Really try to make sure she's angry next week.
I don't make the movies. And if I have anything to do with it, she's going to be so narcoticized. It'll be, she won't be moving.
Don't make the movies. Just make your wife mad.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Can I just say this, pull the curtain back a little bit? The list of movies Paulo's reviewing this week that I got from Harry T., not one of them coming out this weekend. I got Legend of Zorro. I got Saw 2. I got Weatherman with Nicolas Cage. Not one of them brought up by Paulo.
And even that Shop Girl is only New York and L.A. I don't think it's going out anywhere else. I don't see any names on this. I see them running the Weatherman trailer all the time on TV, but I don't think it's this weekend.
No, it's not. And the promos, the trailers that they run, it's like they kind of show it as two different movies.
Yeah.
Where it's like one is just him getting hit with a lot of stuff. One is Michael Caine giving him advice to turn his life around, and the other one is like a revenge thing.
RonFez.net threw a little party last night and invited us to it. It's all the buddies that hang out on the boards. What a great time we had. This bar down in Chelsea, just this little crazy-ass dive. These chicks dance on the stage. They spit whiskey into a shot of whiskey into a guy's mouth and then beat them with the belt. They take the guy's belt off, spit a shot down his throat, and then beat him with his own belt.
And that's all on a Wednesday night.
And I'm like, I didn't know these guys sign up for this. Because I turn around to people and I go, this chick hits me with a belt. It's fucking on. I'll pull her out behind that bar and beat the dog shit out of her until the cops show up. And they're like, no, you don't understand. They don't do that unless you want them to. And I'm like, okay, then this is a good bar.
I didn't realize that until the guy was looking for his belt back in the crowd.
Yeah, so great time. We're going to do it again like a couple of weeks or a month or something. If you ever want to hang out with a lot of cool people online, ronfez.net. They're all really just a great bunch. We'll take a break. We're right back. Ron and Fez. Hi, we're XM satellite radio personalities, Ron and Fez.
And we'll be your hosts as we introduce you to some exciting new intricate satellite channels coming soon to your XM radio receiver.
It all starts in the new XM library. But it's no music library. It's a mean old bitchy librarian who's never been laid telling you to be quiet.
Shh, no talking. And this book is overdue.
Shh. The XM library. That's definitely worth checking out. Next up, XM's Rock and Rhyme. It's only songs by artists whose names rhyme together.
You'll love the best in Mariah Carey, Chuck Berry, and Deborah Harry.
Wow, any Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Coming up, right after Steve Perry, here's Oh Sherry.
Oh, Sherry,
we better hurry. Hurry. Because there's plenty more to check out, like XM's Feedback.
It's nothing but mic checks and that annoying feedback squeal that comes with them.
1, 2. Check 1, 2.
XM's Feedback. That's fun for the ears, but anything for the eyes, Ronnie?
Of course, Fez, this is XM, and there's a brand new channel called Four Eyes. It's all insults about people who wear glasses.
Look, everyone, it's Mr. Magoo. Hey, I think Coca-Cola wants you to recycle your glasses. Nice glasses. Discover any new planets?
Four Eyes on XM. That'll be topping the eye charts.
I see what you mean.
We hope you enjoy going behind the scenes on what's coming soon to XM.
And remember, at XM Satellite Radio, you can never be too specific. Oh, buddies. Fast show today, man. Whip by.
We are just about done.
I had no idea, Earl, but I just looked up now. Earl, completely in all black last night with even the black trench coat. Holden Court. Holden Court. You're an all-new Earl. I was telling that to One-A the other day, but I wish they could see you in public now.
What? I
and
feel
everyone
the same.
everyone
No.
mentions it.
No. You're confident, Earl.
I was always confident. I just never said anything.
People couldn't wait for you to get to that party last night.
You know what you are right now? An ubersexual. An ubersexual.
And you are a menacing figure walking down 10th Avenue.
You are. Yeah.
Oh man, there was a fight going on, like an argument between a couple as I'm leaving. I'm walking up the street, whole block stops. Just stops to watch me walk up the street.
Just to see what the black guy's doing?
Yeah, because they I don't know if it's just me or not. They just assume that that I'm just going to kill somebody.
You look like Blackula. When you go out at night, you're wearing a coat all the way down. It's black. Everything you're wearing is black.
I know. I'm just I try to improve my appearance. That's all.
I know.
I'm trying to look the part of.
You're ubersexual.
And it's slimming.
You're trying to look the part of a black rapist, Earl, and it scares some people.
That would require having sex, and that God knows that ain't happening.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Should we find you a black woman?
Oh no.
White woman?
Oh no.
You want me to get you one of those little Asians?
Mail order?
Hey, we were upset to find out while we were gone. You know, we haven't been in New York for a couple of years. Our friend Too Cute is no longer with the chairman, her boyfriend. Now, Too Cute was our friend, but the chairman became like Fun Bobby. He kind of outshined everything. We were all like, hey, the chairman's here. And he was always fun. And one night he had a bag of tuna-alls, which I haven't even seen in a million years. I don't know how he gets them. So he's a fun guy.
The party would follow the chairman.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, no, I'm dating someone else now. And she's dancing around. We're like, oh, really? Oh, jeez.
Not that we're any less friends with her, but...
Same amount of friends with her.
Yeah.
But when they were together as a couple, that was the best.
Just fun.
Yeah.
Good party, though.
Actually, most of our friends broke up. The only ones that really stayed together, Solera and Alki, but they can't go out at the same time because somebody's always got to be with the baby. Yeah, it was a real good party.
Yeah, Jeff and Missy? They're still together.
Jeff and Missy, they're together, but their family's trying to break them up. Earl, you should probably bring them in because one family Christian, the other family Jewish, planning a big wedding, yet both families feel that they're better than the other religion.
Yeah, we're having them come in next week.
Good.
You talked to them?
Yeah, we talked last night.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's just these inter-family squabbles.
Right.
And all trying to get their traditions and things in the wedding ceremony.
Were you surprised when some people aren't into it, even when no one's black, Earl? Did that surprise you as a black person?
No, not really.
We have racism without black people even being involved.
Oh, of course. There's factions within races.
Yeah.
You know, there's black on black racism. There's, Italians hate other Italians, a certain sex of Italians.
I saw the Spike Lee things. I know about the wannabes and the jigaboos. I know all about that, Earl. Fez, anything weird that your family was a little bit prejudiced against?
You know what? My family actually, from Niagara Falls area,
right,
in New York, our cousin brought home a Native American. And
Injun?
Yeah.
Your family called him Injun?
Yep, and that was very tense, and everyone was like, what is she doing? She's going to go live on a reservation. It was like...
Being racist about Native American.
Totally racist. Yeah, and, actually, like, she was marrying Sitting Bull.
Yeah.
That she would have to go out and live in a teepee somewhere.
My best buddy when I was a little kid, like 5, 6 years old, he was Indian, and we used to fuck with all the time. People would yell stuff out. Like Indian jokes. Like adults would do Indian jokes to like a little kid. So you don't realize that is a constant thing with a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember my old aunt, she was getting close to 100, and he came to dinner, and she goes, in my day, you wouldn't have been able to sit with my people. So she's saying my people like she's actually out on the prairie.
And just say like this, well, you've only got another year to live, so why don't you just try to deal with what you got to do?
That was very true. That happened.
Yeah. I always point out to old people when they're mad about the world, they go, well, you don't have to put up with it for much longer. It's almost over. Your suffering's done. You'll be with Jesus soon. How's that?
I know Jesus wasn't looking forward to it.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of prejudice, Earl. I don't want you to worry.
No, I mean, I'm quite aware. I mean, we used to make fun of kids who were, so black they were purple.
Is that right?
Yeah, just like real, just dark. Ridiculous.
Almost purple kids.
Yes, they were just...
So there's people blacker than you?
Oh, of course.
Wow, I
Definitely.
had no idea. I just see black.
I think Almost Purple Kids was mentioned in the Armour Hot Dogs song.
I don't know if that was in there or not.
Yeah, but the whole Jeff Missy thing is really, really bad because...
Religion? Yeah, religion is big. I mean, then it's like, how are you going to raise the kids where... let's face it, if a black guy marries a white girl, you know how you're going to raise the kids, black. But if you're Catholic and Jewish, what do you do? The religious thing, even though it seems like a choice to a lot of families, that's a real big deal.
Yeah, they're very stubborn. I mean, both sides will not even consider surrender or even a compromise.
Right. Well, when the religion gets involved in it, it's almost like it's not just something as annoying as we have to go to a different church. There's like a whole afterlife involved, too.
This is what bugs me about family is, yeah, all right, everybody should tell kids what to do. But when the person becomes an adult and the family is still telling the kid what to do to be happy, that's when it's not a fucking family anymore. That's when it's some kind of a weird deal where why are we even hanging out together?
Well, that's just a boss.
I remember watching a special on Lenny Kravitz, who grew up black family
And Jew.
Yeah. And they came up with a compromise. He did both. He went to a church, he went to synagogue, and they allowed him to make up his own mind.
What did he finally pick?
Neither.
Rock. He picked the Church of Rock. Well, that's probably a good idea. I mean, you say that like I want my kids to make up their own, pick their own. If you do that with a kid, he'll never be anything. He'll just put it off. So you have to force him, or else he's not going to believe any of this stuff.
All young Lenny knew is he had to go to 2 different churches.
I know, double down. That's not easy. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing, man?
Yeah.
Hey, my younger brother, come home one night from partying, and he come home with a Mexican chick. And I mean, my family like the went freaking nuts. It was beaner this, beaner that. And, I'm married to a black woman, and you never heard them dropping the N-bomb or
not in front of you, no. But I'm sure after you pull out of that driveway, beaner's the least offensive thing they're saying.
The only thing that I ever heard them say was when she cheated on me. You heard, well, that nigger bitch went out with blah, 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 blah. And,
right. Well, I mean, if they're just saying it then when they're mad, they're saying it all the time. You don't just drop that word occasionally. That's one it's either your word or it's not.
I remember.
Yeah. But you guys are doing great. I just got turned on to you from XM, so you guys keep it up.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
I remember my sister brought up this point. She goes, "You're going to shock the family and marry a white woman." To which I reacted. I went, first of all, so with all the livestock you guys brought home, I'm going to shock the family.
First of all, you'd shock the family if you're with a female.
At this stage, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's starting to wonder.
You're not the black sheep. You're just the sheep.
And then I asked my mother about it, and she goes, "So why do I care? You're the one that's going to have to live with him. Why should I care?" So it was never really a big deal.
You should bring Lisa Robinson home and say, "This is my bride to be. Live with it. She's the queen of rock." Take Fez home and say, "Look, I finally found someone who makes me happy."
Oh, if there's dinner, I'm in.
What to do is, if you find a white girl that's going to freak him out, first take Fez home the first weekend, have him go crazy, everybody will be mad at you. Then the following week, you are hanging out with a white chick, and they'll be like, "Oh, thank God, Earl, he's back with women. He's back with women.
He's cured."
Addition by subtraction, that type of deal.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you gotta have bad news and worse news to make them happy.
Lower the standard so far.
That you could even take home a cute gay guy, and they would be happy not to have Fez.
Yeah,
a quiet gay guy, and they would be happy. Hey, Wade, you're on Ron and Fez.
How's it going, boys?
I don't know.
My cousin brought home this black girl, and man, cute thing, eh? And my uncle, the racist that he is, thinks that she brought home a maid, man. He said he wished he got somebody his own color.
Oh, unbelievable. Like any of our families would do any better. Hey, Scott, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. You guys got something on O&A?
Yeah, we do.
You must have something on O&A, because I cannot believe why they guys would put you guys on the fucking radio. You guys are unlistenable.
And not only that,
you suck.
Not only that, Scott, your idols there, they're friends with us. So you sit and listen to them, and we fucking hang out with them, all right? So you fucking want to be, you sit and go, "Oh, God, I worship. We're living the fucking life you wish you had.
We're at the big table.
My back. That's it for us, guys.
TiVo alert for any of my comic book geek friends tonight. On Smallville on the WB, young Clark Kent meets a young Aquaman tonight in Smallville, Kansas. I don't know where the water's at, but he'll be there.
All right, that's it for us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.
Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.